Bonk, hello recording. Welcome back to Kerrogore Studios Trivia
Not ruin it.
Night.
Not ruin it.
Yes, and we would like to know how many mugs you have. Better.
Oh boy, she's about to count them.
Do it. Count
What's
them.
the date?
We want to
DM,
know.
what's the date?
115. The real life date is 4/10/2024. I don't know what the date in game is. It's not a Remnant Lunar Archon session. This is a trivia session. We're here to hang out, do some trivia, have a good time. It's not going to be super serious, or I don't know. I mean, it might get serious. That's up to y'all.
How competitive we get.
This is
Ooh.
Yeah,
Jeopardy.
depends
I
on how
believe the date in game is
it is a
Thursday
Friday.
night / Friday morning.
It's like Friday at like 1 o'clock or
Yeah.
something.
I don't know. I can't check my notes. Fantasy Grounds ain't open.
I think.
All
I
of
think.
your
Yeah,
notes are on
I-
Fantasy Grounds.
I definitely
yeah.
opened Fantasy Grounds
Interesting.
and then realized it was trivia night.
It makes it way simpler because I don't have to switch apps.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess this is a good point to mention the rules. So we're doing this Jeopardy style for you audience people. So we're going to be using this to go to different slides on a Google slide template because it's easy. Jeopardy style, I'm going to roll a die and they're going to get to go first and pick a thing and go there. And then I'm going to read the question. When I finish reading, people are going to say ding. Whoever tries to give an answer, if they get it wrong, they lose points. If they get it right, they get points. And by points, I mean $bucks that we're going to count.
All about.
$bucks.
Louis!
Yeah. And then at the end of it, the final Jeopardy is people are going to bet an amount of $bucks and hopefully get some cash out of it.
Wait, are we betting for real cash here?
No.
Dang it.
Well,
What,
you
do you
are.
think I'm going to
You're
bet
the new guy.
$500? No.
What happens if you get a question wrong?
You lose points.
So sad.
So don't
Oh.
stress too much. It's still a game. I want you to have fun, but there
my
is a
God.
reason to hesitate if you don't know the answer. But if you think you know the answer, I mean, getting points is how you win the game. If you never get any points from never guessing, then you're going to lose anyway.
Yep.
I am told by reliable sources that the person that gets the question right gets to choose the next category and value. What the heck is this?
I don't know.
I forget. Do we
That was weird.
answer in the what if or what is format?
I'm not going to enforce the what is format too much, I don't think, because that's going to mess people up real bad. And
Okay.
I understand who my players are, so I'm not going to do that to y'all.
Bless.
I have to
Thank you.
take my dog out real fast. I'll be
Of
right back.
course. Well,
You have to take your
Jessica-
dugout.
her
What if-
dugout. She has to steal the dugout.
What if we just say the
Yes, mother.
question?
Sorry, what was that?
I said, what if we just say the answer as if it's a question? Like we're not sure.
I mean, that still counts as the answer you're giving. So, I mean, sure, it counts for both the format and for giving an answer. I guess
You mean
either
like,
when someone-
It's this? Like
it's
that?
This? I mean, you're still given the question. You still
With the-
buzzed in, so
With the questioning tone.
That's such a Jack Doug thing to say.
this is a Jack question. I'm trying to remember if there are any other rules I need to cover. Have fun. Don't take it too seriously. There is a reward, but it's not something you need to worry about yet.
Wait
Does
until you finish the question to answer.
Yes,
or
if you
ding.
buzz in before I finish saying the question, I don't count the buzz.
You know
What
what? You
did-
can get more of a penalty too, Micah. You could say that like you don't get to answer that question at all because you weren't patient.
If it becomes a problem. But I think the fact
Ah,
that someone else is going to get an answer will get to people real fast.
Does anybody know the reason as to why Jeopardy had the rule to where you had to say what is or who is or whatever? Like,
No
what's the
idea.
importance of
I
that?
think it was just one of those gimmicks
Yeah, one of the
with the way
things
they
that
wanted to do
made their
it.
game unique.
Yeah.
It was different than any other game that had done it before. So yeah, it was kind of a gimmicky reason, but it was also because you're forcing your brain to have to adjust because sometimes your brain is faster than like your mouth and your ability to control what you say. So if you blurt the answer out, but you get that wrong, then you now helps your opponent. So that was the other thing is like you really have to be in charge of yourself effectively.
So,
it was
like,
twofold.
wouldn't it have been better to use it as like a statement, like what is blank period, instead of a question mark? Because making it a question as an answer doesn't really make sense.
That's because all of the questions that I ask and that are in Jeopardy are phrased as statements.
Yeah,
As if you were
effectively.
like defining something.
Yeah, he's already giving the answer. It's like
Oh.
it's
This
like
team
changing
won
the.
World Series in yada yada.
I
Yeah. There are two separate things. The first board is going to be all regular points. Second board, which was mostly randomly determined. The only things that I guaranteed to be on one board and not the other is I wanted to differentiate which board had each D&D thing. So the first one randomly got D&D game. Second board got D&D culture, and Remnant Lunar Archon is on the second board because I wanted it to be.
Oh, this is not the only board. This is one of
There are
two.
two boards. I have two
Did
boards.
you intend to have the second round have the same points? Because normally it's double points.
I didn't want to go in and edit all of them, so I just wrote double Jeopardy at the top, and we're going to double the points as you get them.
Okay.
Okay.
I just didn't want to put in the extra effort.
Fair enough.
Cool, and I guess now we're just waiting for Jocelyn, because dog.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she had to take out her dog.
Oh, you had to take out the dog. What I think I've decided, I don't really have time to now, but I'm definitely going to try to learn, like, Skyrim's Dovazul language.
Practice question. What is Jocelyn's dog's name?
What is Jocelyn's dog's name?
Ding.
Yes, Doug.
What is Clifford?
Incorrect.
Incorrect, but good try. Negative 0 points.
-0
Anyone
points.
else?
Even I
Ding.
don't remember, and I've met the dog.
Yes, Garand.
Boy.
Incorrect.
Boy.
What's the answer, Maury?
Jojo.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Very good.
Wait, which Joe?
I don't know, we're gonna have to ask.
No idea.
We're gonna have to ask her what named it after. I feel like I was gonna say something else before I got sidetracked. Yes. If I ever get a dog, I'm gonna teach it the commands either in Tolkien's Elvish or in Skyrim's Dovazul, just so that instead of saying English words, I say not English words, and it can confuse people and also make it where only I can command my dog.
And it just sounds cooler.
Yeah.
Guys, I have ice cream.
Yay!
Well done.
I went outside and with my dog, and my family came back with sundaes.
Perfect. Speaking of dog, we're asking, what JoJo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure did you name your dog after?
I actually, his name is Jojo Rocket, which is from Jojo Rabbit. Because we watched the movie, like right after we got him, we were debating his name a lot, and Dad wanted to name him Pocket Rocket, but that didn't really, because he's a miniature Dachshund. But then we watched the movie Jojo Rabbit because we got him during lockdown, so we were watching like movies like every other day, and we watched that one like 3 times. Anyway, this is a good movie. So we named
Never
him
seen it.
Jojo.
Although Pocket Rocket could have been similar to like Poro, or like, you know, kind of like what sounds like.
Yeah.
So it could have worked. Poro.
Mhm.
Raggy.
Yeah.
That's
we're
too
actually gonna. Now that you're back, we should actually start though.
Yeah. Probably.
I don't know. Maybe
Sorry about that.
You're fine. I left it recording the whole time because I thought it was fun. Let's see. I'm gonna roll a die and determine who gets to ask the first one. Who gets to choose the first category and
Okay.
amount? Because you get to
Well,
choose a
that hap-
category and then an amount of money.
hmm
Yes, Jason.
He farted, and then like it was really bad, and then he looked at me like it was my fault, and then fell off the pillow that he was sitting on. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll take you out.
Fine, Jojo. That's a very dog thing to do. Just look at you and then it falls over.
Yeah.
Okay, die rolling now. If it gets a 6, I'm gonna re-roll. It's gonna go 1 is Mori, and then it goes like down and then right and then up. So it's it's Sam. You get to choose the first category and number.
All right, Alex. I would like Star Wars for 300.
Star Wars for 300. According to Padme Amidala, this is how Liberty dies.
Ding, ding,
Ding.
ding.
Sam?
With a round of applause.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Jocelyn?
But with thunderous
Oh,
applause.
come on.
So this is how Liberty dies, with thunderous applause. I'm gonna say that that's probably enough to actually make it where you have to have the answer right? I don't know.
Dang it.
Yeah.
So close.
It was
It's so long
close.
since I watched that.
Do we get negative points? Oh, we do!
Oh!
Of course. Negative 300, and then let's see.
So if I just don't answer, I might win.
Mm-hmm.
in theory,
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious. I need to check something. Okay, cool. As long as everyone's numbers are weird and not centered on the black and at the same time, it's fine. Okay. Okay, now back to the Jeopardy board. And I need to turn that number red. Red means it's been asked. Alright, Jocelyn.
Oh. Ooh. What is my strategy? I've never actually really watched Jeopardy, so I don't know.
I don't care.
But let's see. I guess I'll just go with League of Legends for 100. Why
League of
not?
Legends for 100.
See how easy it is.
These champions are the primary protagonists of the show Arcane. Name
Oh.
one.
Ding,
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 ding.
ding.
I think Jack actually got that one first.
Yeah, probably.
Jack?
What are Jinx?
I think it'd be Who is Jinx, but close enough.
Yeah, who is Jinx?
Yes, the answers are Jinx and Vi. Let's see, where is Jack's points? There you go. Good job, you got 100 points. Bonk. You know, what category and question would you like?
Can you give me the category since I'm still...
There's League of Legends, Superheroes, D&D the game, Disney animated films, Star Wars, and Pokemon.
Let's just do D&D for... Let's just do 500. Get it out of the way.
Oh, D&D for 500.
No, let's go, Jack.
This spell has been in every edition of D&D and is largely considered the most powerful to the point of being banned by some DMs.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
Jocelyn?
What is disintegrate?
Incorrect.
Ding, 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 ding,
Oh,
ding, ding.
dang it.
Chris?
Wish.
Correct. The
Oh,
answer is
dang
Wish.
it.
I knew that one!
Mm-hmm, me too.
The
Wasn't fast
Jocelyn
enough.
is down to negative 200 now,
Yeah, let's go.
and Chris has got himself up to 500 points.
I was
Woo.
thinking of something like very common, like Fireball.
No, Fireball would have been fine until it said banned.
Oh.
When it
Yeah.
banned.
Yeah.
The fact that it's banned
Yeah.
by some DMs, because some DMs do in fact ban it. I don't, because
Yeah.
it's nerfed enough in 5e where you could just... There's a very solid chance that with the first time you use it, you lose the ability to ever cast it again.
Right.
You don't ban Wish because you don't run campaigns where people can cast Wish.
You know, that's fair. People don't usually get to level 7. Maybe one day I'll run a campaign that'll get to level 17.
All right.
Alright. Chris, what category are you choosing?
Well, I want to get it out of the way because I don't think I'm going to be able to get any of them. So League of Legends for 500.
League
Like
of
a-
Legends for 500. This champion has the Relentless Pursuit and Light Slinger ability.
Oh, ding, 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 ding.
Dice them.
What is Lucian?
Correct, Lucian. Or Lucian, I don't know how his name's pronounced. Good
Lucian.
job.
Ellis.
Got her
I
300
couldn't remember if you actually played him or not, so I was just like, I'm gonna do it.
Listen,
300.
I have no life.
In that case, some of those questions are probably gonna be perfect for you. Speaking of which, what question would you like to ask? Or view? Pick a category.
Let's do Pokemon for 100.
Pokemon for 100. This was the first Pokemon.
Ding, 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 ding.
Chris.
What is Rhydon?
Correct. Potential correct
Ooh.
answers include Mew, Arceus, Bulbasaur, Rhydon, Victini, Nidorino, and Gengar.
Ah.
Okay. Oh, see, I couldn't figure out if you meant like the first Pokemon.
I didn't know
on
how
the
strict it
list,
was gonna be.
or
that's
the
my
first
favorite part of the
Pokemon
question.
ever conceived.
See, that's the fun part. It's technically all of these are correct, depending on what way you view the
I
first
see. Because
Pokemon.
Mew is the first ever Pokemon in the Pokemon lore. Oh, I see.
No, not
Wow.
quite.
Mew is like
Mew-
the origin of all species.
Mew is the genetic origin of all Pokemon. Arceus is the god of the Pokemon world who made it. Bulbasaur is the first Pokemon in the National Pokemon Dex. Rhydon was the first conceptual Pokemon, who the writer came up with when he was like in middle school, I think. Victini is technically the first Pokemon in the Pokedex because it was the first Pokemon recorded in the Pokedex as Pokedex number 0. And Nidorino and Gengar are the first Pokemon to show up in the anime, and they show up at the exact same time.
And in the video games, the original video games. So
Oh,
that
yeah, See, that was
really good. I like
That
how
was
you
a
did
good
that.
question.
I like how you did that, Micah. That was really solid. Plus, it was like you had a whole lot of ways to answer it for just 100. Like that was really solid.
Yeah.
I like that.
It was 100 questions. It's a lot easier.
All right, let's go
I'm
back.
stressing
to
too much to try answering.
Oh, sorry.
You got it, Maury.
Maury is stressed, but that's okay. You said you want to go back to League of Legends?
Yeah, we'll go to League of Legends for 400. But first, I want to say, hey, Maury, just remember that whoever wins, it's going to benefit the team overall. So
This is true.
try to have fun.
This champion is the same height as Gambit, 5 feet tall.
Oh my gosh.
And I looked up the heights. They're the only 5-foot tall champion. At least the one that they have official heights for.
Not Gambit from X-Men.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, you're gonna try it? Alright, try it.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. What is Melio?
Incorrect. I'm gonna give other people a chance. Or Jocelyn can answer a second time, because this one I figured was hard enough to need a hint. People
This
were
is
not.
harder than the 500.
Yeah. This character is considered an elementalist princess.
Okay. Elementalist.
I know 2 characters and neither of them are a princess.
Hey, if you don't
They're-
have to answer.
Oh, ding, ding, ding.
Yes?
Who is Kiana?
Correct! Kiana and Gambit are the same height. Bringing
Nice.
you back up to where you were. Good job.
And not gonna lie, but they would make a cute couple.
They would make a cute
No.
couple.
Oh my
except
gosh.
She's kind of crazy.
She is delusional.
She's
She
insane.
is
was-
insane.
I just want to point out them standing next to each other though. He's got really pale skin. She's got light hair. He's got really dark hair. She's got dark skin.
Yeah. She's
That's
really
fair.
cool,
They
but
do
she
look
is
typical. He's also giving her
crazy.
a side eye.
Yeah, she deserves it.
Speaking of things people deserve, you deserve.
Side eye.
Speaking of things people deserve, you deserve to get the next
okay.
category.
Let's do Disney animated films for 300. Here you go, Maury. Here's
Disney
your chance.
animated films
Oh,
for
goodness.
300. This Japanese manga, Kimba, is said to have been ripped off by
Ding.
this Disney movie.
Oh,
Ding,
Ooh,
ding, ding.
Jocelyn?
I accept.
you didn't
I
wait.
did it before. I
You
didn't
did
wait,
do it
so
before,
go ahead.
but then you did it again before anyone said anything. Or is someone else going to get
It's
to go
fine.
first?
If y'all just want to disqualify me, that's fine for answering the
I'll
question.
give other people 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
Ding.
Maury.
The Lion King?
Correct.
Yes!
In addition to the
I was
names
like, I
being
know that. I
similar,
know that name.
Their names are similar. There's some sketchy stuff Disney did with like trying to keep Kimba from being known about at all in the US. It's wild. There's a whole you can go read articles about it. It's interesting. But Donk,
Okay,
Maury gets
let's do superheroes for 200.
superheroes for 200. Our last category, folks. Batman gained his superpower by this method.
Ding.
Maury,
Money.
how did he gain the money?
He
Ding.
was a Nepo baby. Inheritance from his dead parents.
His parents died, leaving him immense wealth and a grudge. Hey, my brother's watching too. Yes, his parents died, and his superpower is cash. Well, I'm gonna give you half points because you had to give a qualified answer.
But I got it right.
You did, but you said the
She
wrong.
did.
Mm.
Pretty sure
Nepo
everyone
baby
would've-
is a better way of putting that, though.
It is.
No,
It's
you said-
accurate.
You said cash first, and that was the superpower, not how
I'm
he got
pretty
it.
sure everyone
Oh.
would have said
Well,
cash.
You know, there is a
That is how he got his superpowers. With
Yeah.
money.
He's
That-
rich.
that is technically, I'll give it to you that you
With
persuaded.
money
Yeah.
from his
She
parents.
deserves it.
Everyone would have
Give it to her.
And you were
Yeah.
saying, Jack?
I said there is a Batman movie. I think it's a movie to where he actually developed his powers from ninja school.
Yes,
Well,
That-
but
that
that's,
is
that's just
fair,
learning how to
but-
fight.
But
That's
you
not-
buy that with money.
He
But
did
most
buy
of
it
it-
with money.
Most of his stuff is just gadgets. So
Yeah, he has a lot
Yeah,
of tech. on
it's
his
gadgets
side.
and martial arts.
He's a martial arts master, but most of it's gadgets.
yours.
Yeah.
So
So, Maury, what's the next
Okay.
category?
Disney animated films for 400.
Disney animated films for 400. That's the wrong thing. 1 second.
I'm not looking.
There we go. Disney animated films for 400. John Travolta voiced this Disney animated dog.
ding ding ding.
That was Chris.
Who is Bolt?
Correct.
Oh, I would have gotten it wrong. You saved me.
Let's see, that gives Chris 400 points, bringing up to an even 1,000. Dog Disney for 400.
All right, it's almost gone.
All right.
I can almost breathe. League of Legends for 300.
You're really trying to get that out, aren't you? This ARAM and arena exclusive item reduces incoming champion damage by 15 points. I knew this was going to be hard.
Hint?
I have no hints.
Oh, dang.
Get good.
Let me see.
Hey, no,
It-
you know
it's
what's
okay.
super-
Here's a hint. It is an instrument.
I have the visual information. I have no
No worries.
linguistic
Try your luck.
information.
Try your luck.
You can if you like, but you don't have to.
What?
We're gonna go to the
Here.
next. We're gonna see the answer. The answer was the Guardian's horn.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's one of I don't know how much she's played this game.
I have played this game for hours and hours and hours. Here's the deal. My friend's like, you need to build Serpent's Fang. You need to build Yonobo's blade. I am like, what? And he's like, the purple thing with the sword on it. I'm like, oh, I know what you mean.
Fair enough. All right.
You know
and
what things
then-
look like, not
I know what
necessarily
they
their
look like.
names.
I have no idea what their names are.
All right. So is it Chris again then?
Yeah, League of Legends for 200.
Last League of Legends question. These three champions tie for the most number of skins. Name one.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes.
Who is Lux?
Correct. The answers were Akali,
Who is
Lux, and
Ezreal?
Misfortune.
What? Ezreal? Not on here.
Not from what I
Okay,
looked
never
up,
mind.
no. But you gave the right answer. So you get the 200
I knew it was
points.
Lux for sure.
New Lux for sure. Good. Bonk. 500. Good job. And that's all of League of Legends. What is your next question? What is the next question, Joyce?
Let's do Star Wars for 200.
Star Wars for 200. This is the name of Anakin's stepbrother.
Ding.
Yeah.
Owen.
Owen Lars, or Uncle Owen. There are two pictures of him.
Oh no! That's a sick burn.
Sick burn, nice. Let's reduce you. Now you're only at negative 100. Good job.
Yay!
Woo!
You put me at 100, not negative. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, poor Uncle Owen. He didn't get
Let's
much
do
screen
it.
time.
Star Wars for 5.
Star Wars for 500. Jump into the top of the lane. This actor provided the voice of Darth Vader.
Ding 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 ding. Ding. Oh, I was early.
Chris.
I think I was early.
Fair enough. Was it
didn't know,
John
was
Knight? John?
James Earl Jones.
Correct. The legend himself.
I'm having a hard time telling, like, because like you'll finish it, and it sounds like everyone else is interrupting you, and you're saying they're not, and so I don't know if maybe I'm delayed or something. So I don't know.
To be on the safe side.
Yeah.
Leaves you at 400
Appreciate it.
positive. Good job. Bonk back to there. Red. What is the next thing?
Disney for 100.
Disney animated films for 100. This fictional restaurant chain is referenced in every Pixar film.
Ding ding.
Ding.
John again.
Pizza Planet.
Correct.
It's not in every Pixar film.
Thought
Yeah,
it
it is.
was.
There's
The
like
Pizza-
one or two that
The
it's
Pizza
not in.
Planet truck is literally in every film.
I don't know. I'm at, if it's
Name one
not,
that
then
it's
please
not.
look it up for us.
I am.
But in the meantime,
I've watched too many Pixar theory
was that
essays for this.
to get this wrong? Fair enough.
Uh-huh.
Let's mark that one off. Bonk.
Oh, let's see. Superheroes for 100.
The Incredibles.
It's not in The Incredibles, really?
Mm-mm.
I have a hard time believing that.
I'll have to watch that movie again just to make sure.
Yeah.
This was the villain
Yeah.
in the first Iron Man movie.
Oh, dang. Oh.
What's his name?
Oh, what's his name?
You can give
I only know
either
the one from the third.
You can give either the supervillain name or the actual human name.
Tony Stark was able to build this the cave with a box of scraps.
All right. It sounds like no one has
Ding.
an answer. Oh,
I don't think this is right, but I'm gonna try.
Go for it.
It's the dude with the last name Hammer.
incorrect. It is not just a
Wait,
hammer. It is Obadiah Stane.
Ah!
Longer. Good try though.
Monger, Hammer, that's similar. Hey, it was
The-
better than I
the
could have
third
ever
one
come
is
up with.
The third
Third was.
Oh yeah,
or the second? He's the second.
the
Hammer
third,
was second.
Hammer was
Yeah.
second.
the third one was the
Mandarin.
Mandarin. Yeah.
Big Baby Willie thinks that y'all are losers for not knowing that. Apparently, it's okay. They're doing
Oh,
that.
I
Well,
knew
guess
what
what?
he looked like.
You had it in your mind. Everyone knows Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Hmm.
All right, that would then.
I'm a fake fan.
Yeah.
And second was also Whiplash in addition to Iron Man. No, not Iron Man, Justin Hammer.
Yeah.
However, let's see, who chose that one?
Me.
John.
Let's do
Same John.
D&D for 100.
D&D, the game for 100. This is the only spell that can cause magic missile to miss or fail.
Ding ding ding.
Chris.
What is shield?
Correct. Oh, that one was a pretty easy one, all things considered. All right, and what is the next question, or the next category?
Let's go Disney animated films for 500. Micah Trebek.
Disney animated films for 500. Daily Double. This is Boo's real official name in Monsters Incorporated.
Okay. So, do you want to go with regular Daily Double rules,
I
or
don't know how Daily Double rules work.
okay, then I won't worry about it.
Well, you can explain it for the next one after this one.
Okay. So
Or-
regular Daily Double rules is that like the person who chose that is the only one that can answer it, and they bid as much or as little as they want, and it's like the opportunity to really get like
I
a
thought
lot.
it was just you got double points for the question.
Usually like a video, and that's
No, it means like I could bid up to 1,100 because I had 1,100 if I thought that I like, but
Well, we're gonna do it as double points for
Okay.
this in this case. Whoever dings, if anyone knows it.
I feel like I should know this, but I can't think of it.
Same.
It is known because it's written on the pictures she draws. She signs her work.
Well done. That's well done.
Giving up?
Uh,
I'm
Five,
gonna do
I
it.
can't think
Four.
of it.
3, 2. Her name is Mary.
Oh,
I didn't know
that's
that.
great. That's sweet.
That is cool.
Yeah, I didn't realize it until I was looking up information. I was like, huh, that's a thing. Good job, Onda. Apparently Onda knew that. Proud of you.
Nice.
Alright, let's see.
All right.
Then it's
Disney
oh, there's
animated
Twitch
films for
chat in the
200.
corner. I didn't realize.
yeah, but chat is up above us.
Cool.
Hopefully they won't give us any cheats. If they do, I'll have to remove chat from y'all's vision. Which one, Chris?
Help us
Disney
cheat.
animated films for 200.
Disney animated films for 200, you said?
Yeah.
Alright. Cinderella left this slipper at the ball.
Ding.
Maury,
Her glass slipper.
which one?
The left.
Correct. The left glass slipper. Bonk. That was the hard part of that one, was which of the two slippers was it? It was, in fact, the left one.
I was pretty sure I knew, but I wasn't as 100%.
I was gonna ding, but Maury was faster. So
All
how it
right.
goes.
That leaves
I
us
was like, I have a 50% chance of getting this right.
we are 2 categories down.
You just went for it. That's funny. I love it.
2 categories down.
Okay. Superheroes for 300.
And before we do this one, Jack, you still there?
Yeah, he's muted.
You alive, my guy?
He's unmuted now, but he's not talking.
Yeah, we can't hear you if you're talking.
He's got to do his thing.
There we
There
go.
it is.
Hello.
There
There
you
he's
go.
back.
Yay!
Have you been attempting to answer?
Well, I muted myself because I was getting home and everything. But apparently, once I mute myself for a certain time, I guess even when I unmute, I can't talk or speak.
That's strange.
Alright, well, I hope you didn't miss any questions. It's a little late to rectify, though.
No, it's
Um,
okay. I think
so-
the only one that I heard that like I probably could have like gotten was the Lion King one, but that was okay.
Fair enough. Maury,
I said superheroes for 300.
superheroes for 300. This planet was where the Guardians of the Galaxy fought Ronan the Accuser.
Oh, I know this.
That's right, 5 and 400s on the board.
Ding, ding,
Nice then.
ding. If this one is incorrect, I think I can fight for it. But what is nowhere?
Incorrect.
Did that, that's
They
not
did fight
I don't
They
think
didn't
fought.
fight
on the
Ronan.
planet, right?
I don't think they fought Ronan on that. They
Then
win?
who was it?
No, Ronan did land on nowhere, but that wasn't
Yeah.
like the battle where they defeated him.
Twitch
No,
said
it was
home
the
of the
battle-
Nova Corps.
Fair
It
enough.
was the
Um,
battle before the
Well, in that
climax
ca-
of the story.
since that's a technically correct, I'm not going to take any points from you. However,
Okay.
that's not the answer. Chad is on the right track. It was the planet of the Nova Corps, but it has a name.
I do not know planet names.
5,
It was like at the
4,
beginning of the movie too.
3, 2, 1. Planet Xandar.
Xandar.
Ugh.
Now that you say it,
Oh
like,
yeah.
it makes sense.
You know, Maury, it's
Okay.
you again. I appreciate
Um,
chat giving a hint without an answer.
Let's try superheroes for 500.
Superheroes for 500, jumping to the top. The Tesseract is found by the Red Skull in this real-world country.
Ding.
Maury,
Germany.
incorrect.
Incorrect.
Ding.
Frick.
Excellent.
Russia.
Incorrect.
Ding.
Is that Chris?
Ding ding, yeah.
What's there?
What is Norway?
That is correct.
Ah,
Ew,
What's
skin.
up? It's Elron with the Infinity Square. So far, Chris is on a bit of a roll. He's waiting out some of these
Yeah.
questions till other people pass him, but he's doing pretty good.
I have no strategy.
I couldn't remember on that one. That was a hard one.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
it was
500.
Yeah.
All right.
I should not guess on 500s. That should be the strategy. But alas, I have no self-control.
Who knows? Chris.
Superheroes for 400.
Superheroes for 400. Finished off superheroes. Cyclops glasses are made of this material.
That was the question we saw in the very beginning.
That
Oh.
was the question you saw in the very
I
beginning.
don't want to get it wrong.
All for fun.
I don't know anything about the mutants, so I'm setting this one
I never
out.
watched the X-Men movies.
I don't even think it's said in the X-Men movies. I think it is in the cartoons, but I don't think it's mentioned in the movies.
Ding. You know what? I think actually, I think Beast does say in the movies that he made it out of ruby. So ding, ruby.
Close enough for half points. Ruby quartz specifically.
Yeah, I was going to guess that. I didn't want to be wrong though.
Oh, ruby quartz
Mhm.
is different than ruby? Okay,
It's ruby quartz
I don't know.
and not ruby, which are different things, but I'll give you
Okay, that
half
makes sense.
points.
that makes
Ruby
sense.
Close enough.
quartz would be weaker than ruby, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but apparently it has some property that allows it to
Maybe it's the right.
absorb
maybe it's the right
the
frequency.
kinetic
Light
energy.
refracting, whatever.
Yeah, it's, crazy X-Men pretend superhero science, so.
It's real
Mhm.
science.
Like how in X-Men, not in X-Men, but Marvel in general, gamma radiation is both science and magic, apparently.
Yeah. Don't think about it too
Don't think
hard.
about it
It's
too hard.
quantum physics.
It's quantum physics, and all we
Nobody
know,
knows what quantum physics
Yeah,
is.
quantum physics isn't a real thing. They can just do whatever they want, even if it doesn't make sense in how quantum physics
Right, it's
actually
just
works.
a theory.
It's just a
game
pretend
theory.
thing. Anyway. Chris,
Star Wars 400.
Star Wars for 400.
Let's go.
It's
This is
Pokemon.
the
That's
average.
Pokemon.
That's Pokemon.
It's fine. Leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there. We'll just do that.
Nope. We'll get back to that one. The Jedi Temple has this many spires.
Ding, ding, ding.
John,
4.
incorrect.
What?
I love it. That's awesome.
5, 4, 3,
Ding
2.
again.
Ding, 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 ding.
Jack,
I want to say 6.
incorrect.
Ding again.
The answer is 5.
Uh-oh.
I thought about answering 5 just as a joke. Pick a 1 up.
Because
Yeah.
it's between 4 and
I just had noticed that chat had decided to give that answer, so hold on until either they get it or we get to the topic. But yes, it is 5 spire. I believe that is then Chris again, because he was the
All right,
last person to get one right.
Does
Pokemon
John get
War-
negative points?
Did John answer? John did answer. Oh, I already did. He was at 500 before.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Teacher, did we assign any homework?
Listen, I'm just saying it's okay. You'll have a double round after this for
Also,
to catch up.
Micah, Sam did ding before.
Yeah, he
but I don't
did.
think you heard him, so maybe you might want to
Uh,
adjust
My bad.
vocals.
Good to know. All right, Chris.
Pokemon for 400 since we kind of saw it.
This is the average base stat total of the first form of a starter Pokemon. I think I had it. You have to. I should have specified here. I think you have to get it within like 2 or 3 points. Is what I decided. But we'll say 5 points.
This is a part of the math that I never cared enough to memorize. So
Yeah, it's a hard one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this category does have a bonus question that you'll get to see. The answer is 312.25. Bonus question, this starter Pokemon has a unique base stat total.
Ditto.
Incorrect. But also you didn't ding, so it doesn't even count.
Oh.
It is also not a starter.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't expect anyone to get this right. There's a reason it was a bonus question.
All right, you know what? I'll see what happens. Okay. What is Pikachu and Eevee?
I didn't hear no bell.
Oh, ding ding. Sorry.
Yeah.
What is Pikachu and Eevee?
Incorrect. The answer is Fennekin. It has 307 point base stat, and no other Pokemon has that many, or has that
Chat
exact.
tried
about-
to answer.
Chat
when-
tried to
when
answer,
Pikachu-
yeah, but chat got it wrong.
When Pikachu and Eevee are starters, they also have 312.25?
I don't know. I didn't add them into the things. I don't think I consider them. I think I went all the base starters.
Okay.
It's the fire, water, grass ones, but that's okay. That
All
was
right.
that was 400, wasn't it?
Yep.
Plus.
Yeah.
That was one of those ones where there are too many things for me to have a picture.
That's
What's
fair.
your next category?
We'll finish
You've tightened the distance just a little bit.
Star Wars for 100.
That was for 100. Clear another category.
Ooh, and it's just the 400 for guessing the bonus. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
There are estimated to be this many deaths in the original trilogy, within 100 million.
Is this a range question?
It's big enough to need a range, so within 100 million.
Oh,
Is this-
okay. Sorry. I thought that was like the cap of like how many.
Nope, it's higher than 100 million.
Okay.
My brother says 257,000. That is incorrect. That is not within 100 million. So there's your first hint.
Dang, dang.
Oh,
Go for it.
damn.
6 billion.
6 billion? Incorrect.
Kind of figured.
And it's okay. You don't have to answer if you don't know it.
There's only a 100, so you know.
Yeah, fair enough. The correct answer is 2,795,192.
How many of those were on the Death Star?
So my guess is the 2 millions were Death Star, and then the 2 billions was the planet that they exploded,
Oh yeah.
and then the few 100,000 was probably during the space battles and stuff.
The only death count that I know in Star Wars is the estimated amount of people that Chopper has killed.
Chopper, like the Astromech?
Yeah, it's about 50,000.
What?
Ow!
He destroyed a whole ship, a whole Empire ship,
Dang.
like one of the big
Is he on
ones,
the highest
like
kill count of that
a cruiser.
of whatever that series was.
Yes, he does.
Big Baby Willie within meant like with around it by 100 million. So if they'd guessed like 2 point or just 2
If you guessed
billion,
2
it would've
billion.
been- if you guessed 2 billion, it would have been correct. So I think that's Chris again.
Pokemon for 500.
And yes,
I
I
feel like
did
there's-
deduct points for the bonus question just because you're 1,000 points ahead of the next person.
It's fine. I'm still gonna look it up though, and if Pikachu and Eevee are not 312.25, I'm gonna give you so much garbage for the rest of your life.
Go for it. These 3 bug-type Pokemon can learn the move Fly, and none of them are flying types. Name one.
Oh, I feel like I know this, but I'm not confident enough to
Only
answer.
3 bug types learn Fly, and none of them are flying type.
I know one bug type Pokemon.
Listen, it's probably not that one. I don't even know which one you're thinking of, but statistically, it's probably not that one.
Oh.
Do we have any takers?
Do, 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 do,
5,
do,
4,
do.
3, two.
Ding,
know what?
ding,
We're
ding,
not
ding, 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 ding.
Oh, what? Who
Oh.
was first?
I-
I don't know who was
I think it
first.
was Chris.
It was Chris first? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Beatrill. I'm gonna say Beatrill if I'm getting to go first. Who is Beatrill?
Beedrill is not one of them.
Okay.
Jack, do you also want
Beedrill
it to go?
flies.
Yeah.
No, he's bug poison.
He's bug poison type, but he also cannot learn the move fly.
Oh.
Wait, what?
It's which Pokemon or which bug type can learn the move fly.
That is not a
Oh.
flying type.
That's not a
Um,
flying type.
I can name like 3 Pokemon, so I don't think those.
Wait. So, wait, follow-up question. So there are Pokemon that can fly that are not classified as flying.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
And ones that can then ones that are flying that cannot learn the move fly.
Well, I was going to ding and say Butterfree.
Well, that would be incorrect. But you're already minus 300. I'm not going to do that to you. The answer was Genesect, Volcarona, and Vikavolt. I love that
What?
Genesect can, because Genesect doesn't have wings.
Those are Pokemon?
Those are all
Yep.
Pokemon.
Those look like Ben 10 aliens.
They do! You are so right.
Genesect I can see. The other two I'm not sure about, but Genesect, yeah, that definitely does. Which makes sense, because it is from space, I think. Or was it... I don't remember if it was space or if it was one that was man-made. Either way, I think it's still Chris. Adios.
All right.
Big Baby Willie. Appreciate you having you for a bit. Come again?
Hi, dude.
You said Pokemon
think-
for 300?
Yeah.
Yeah, 300.
This Pokemon Stadium Dex entry says the following. A mythical Pokemon of South America which has been thought extinct. A growing number of people have seen it recently.
Ding, 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 ding.
Chris.
Who is Mew?
Correct. I'm honestly impressed you knew that one. Nice job. I was just looking for a fun, difficult
you
Dex
have to
entry.
For my losses.
Yeah, you'd have to make up for the losses.
Yeah. Becoming unbeatable yet again.
Yeah, I went and looked at the Pokedex entries, and I was looking for one that referenced a real-world place. And Mew has
Nice.
one. Apparently
does.
Apparently he's shown up in South America. Someone
He has.
tell, you know.
He's big. He's big in the jungles. That's what it's all about. That rainforest. Pokemon for 200.
Pokemon for 200, clearing out another category.
felt
Pokemon
like
is
there's-
the third best-selling video game franchise. Behind these two, provide
Ding.
one.
Ah,
You're too
was
early.
I too early? Dang.
Ding.
Chris.
Where's Mario Brothers?
Yes, Mario is number 1 and Tetris is number 2. Sorry, Maury.
That eagerness.
The
I
eagerness
feel
that
you.
got you.
I didn't realize the parentheses were going to be red.
Yes, I will always read the full text. Alright, Chris, we're down to one category left.
D&D for 400.
D&D game for 400. This is the only known method of taking the dodge action as a bonus action.
Ding.
I see.
Good.
Oh.
You better get it.
Okay, wait. Hang on. Hold on. I know
know
the
that-
answer.
I know
I
that
know
you
that
know
I
it.
know- I
I've-
know that I know the answer.
you
I just have
mentioned
to.
that you
I
love
just
this
have
thing.
to. Okay.
Are you gonna put a
I
timer?
just have to. I have
10,
to
9,
separate the two classes because I get them confused sometimes.
7,
Okay, so
6,
wait. It is dodge action is a bonus action.
4.
So that's monk.
Three.
What is being a monk?
I'll give it to you. There is a... Okay, you another like 10, 15 seconds. Can you name the specific ability?
The specific ability is let's see. The specific ability is the dodge. No, it's the thing, and it's like you have these three things,
Uh-huh.
and the other one. And first, so for the rogue, instead it's take the for the
Mhm.
rogue it's hide. For the monk, it is dodge.
Sure. I'm gonna give it to you because you got close enough. It's the monk's ability, patient defense.
Okay, yeah.
What is being a monk?
What is being a monk? I mean, like, you're technically correct. The monk is the only class, and that specific ability is the only way to take the dodge action as a bonus action.
What is being a monk is like my new quote for.
What is being a monk? All right, Jais, what do you want, 2 or 300 for D&D?
Let's do 300.
300? All right. All devils are immune to these 2 types of damage.
Ding.
Chris.
What is fire and poison?
Correct. Fire and poison. These are a few devils. 300. Bonk. I would ask you what you want to do next, but you don't get a choice.
Sounds like Calvinism.
Yeah, Calvinism. It is considered mechanically the best racial choice due to its power and versatility.
Ding.
Chris.
What is half elf?
That is incorrect.
Oh, okay, then ding.
I'm
What
gonna
is
give everyone
human?
else a chance. I don't know if anyone's gonna take it, but I'm gonna give them a chance.
Ding.
Maury.
Halfling.
Incorrect.
Ah.
Ding.
Jack.
Human.
Which human?
There
There are 2 versions of human.
is. I'm trying to think of the name.
Which one is considered the better of the 2? Even if you can't get the exact name, at least like tell me which one
With the
would
amount of-
describe it.
The amount
Well-
of time that I've spent on that particular Wikidot page, you'd think I'd remember,
You
but I
think you
don't.
would.
Could you tell me the 2 choices and I tell you
I
yes?
know the name.
Can I give him a hint?
Yes, you can give him a hint.
Loki.
What?
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Does it?
I don't get it, so sure. Jais,
Okay,
do you
well,
want to
I
give
could
him a
be wrong.
hint?
I could be wrong then. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh,
I don't
maybe
know.
is it?
I guess I should have put it is often considered, because technically that's subjective.
Is it like deviant, defiant, something?
You're very close.
It's
It's-
close.
It's I know it's similar.
Starts with a V.
Oh,
Very-
I got
variant,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Variant
Variant.
human, yes.
Which is why I said Loki. Which is why I said Loki.
Loki's
explain it.
Asgardian.
Yeah,
please
but they.
explain.
Yeah. Well, he is also a variant.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, now I get. Okay, that makes sense. I can see where you're coming from.
Aislinn, thank you.
Yep, I
I
get it.
got you. I got you.
Yeah, people like the variant human. They say it's the best, understandably.
No, that's just one half. So are you gonna do a quick break so we stretch our legs?
Yes, we are going to take a quick 10-minute break before going on to the double Jeopardy round.
You should play the song, but you might get a copyright or a strike or whatever. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to do it.
We'll just listen to Maury's rendition. I like it better.
I'll be back.
Wait, PRP.
Honestly, I can't believe I made it back on the board.
Mike, don't say anything. I'm gonna assume yes.
Today, I saw a fan-made trailer for Arcane Season 2, and it was so good. I almost thought that it was for real.
Dude, I've seen like far too many fake leaks for different stuff because of April Fools. It's like,
Yeah.
and do my Genshin dailies while we're on break. don't think we've run into a joke question yet.
Yeah. Chopper blew up 2 Star Destroyers.
Wow.
Yeah.
I said, wow.
Wow.
Yes, exactly.
Giving him an estimated kill point
Good
body
point.
count that's over 4,000, perhaps as high as 50,000. Chopper is the best.
What's the best?
Is that the highest kill count
Chopper.
of his series?
Likely.
Likely. I'm gonna eat another Reese's egg.
If his kill count is that high, it's probably the highest of almost any character.
Luke.
I said almost.
Fair enough. I'm just saying
Most individual characters have not killed 50,000 people.
this is true.
How is this all DMCA free music?
I don't know.
I've heard a lot of copyrighted bits here.
Well, who knows? Maybe I'll try to upload it into YouTube and mute it all, and then I'll be like, well, too bad. We don't get it anymore. If no one ever gets to hear it, then...
I think there's like a thing that allows you to mute background music in post for YouTube if they get copyrighted. It makes the audio sound weird though, but
I mean, if there's a way to do it,
it's
I'll do
something.
Because it's artificially filtering it out.
Yeah.
You get that with crappy noise canceling too.
So if it does get copyright stricken, YouTube does have a thing where you can try and fix it.
We'll see how it goes. I do really like this version of this song, though.
It sounds like it's being played on one of those, I don't know what they're called. Like the little saxophone that looks like a music note. You know?
Oh, automaton.
Automatoa. Oh, Chris. Sitting at 900 points above the next person. Though to be fair, we're about to hit a double point round that does have a double.
And it does have Genshin Impact.
It does have Genshin Impact. This will be Mori's time to shine.
It's my time!
Just to be fair, I'm only going to be slightly confident in like 2 1/4 of these categories, so...
The first one was, I tried to keep most of the Remnant Lunar Archon ones post John.
Post
Okay,
John.
well, then I might have a shot on that one.
There are a few that are not, but I tried to keep most of them post John.
Yeah, I might have a shot on 3 of these categories.
I think there are 2 that are not post John. From what I just looked at.
So while you were gone, I'm doing my Genshin dailies. I'm studying.
You're studying right now. I mean, if you were to want to look up any information, now is the time to do it, because once we start back, no more looking up stuff. No looking at things. I'm glad that, like, one of the first questions was Padme Amidala's How Does Liberty Die? Or How Does Democracy Die?
Yeah. And then I got it, and I have
then
not
got
seen that movie.
Yep, John was so close, or Sam was so close. I keep calling him John. Sam was so close.
Same thing, honestly.
I think you just take after Chris, because Chris calls me Don all the time, too.
That's fair.
That's because Chris's name is backwards.
I call everyone by their character names.
Mhm.
It's so unintentional, but I can't stop.
It's just how it happens. Has anyone not seen Avatar: Last Airbender?
May.
Well,
Oof.
That's why I said only 3 categories I have a chance at.
what are they?
Board games, D&D, and Remnant.
Fair enough. Have you seen any anime? Did you give any anime recommendations? I don't know that you did.
Nope.
Each just so that you know when they come up, each question in the anime category is a different anime. So if you see an anime come up, it's not gonna come up again. They each got one. One also has a kind of a weird answer. Because technically, there are 2 technically correct answers. One is more correct with the other technically, the other is more correct actually.
But they're both correct in the game.
They are both correct in the game. Whichever one you do for that question is going to be correct.
Sounds ridiculous. I love it.
There's also a great quote from an anime. There's also one that I very much expect
I take a
Jocelyn to
potato
get.
chip and I eat it.
It's not the potato chip. I did not. No Death Note questions. I didn't do any of those. I almost did, but I didn't.
I love that one meme from Death Note where it's just them what they say out loud, and it takes away like all of
All the
the
context, all the mental stuff.
all the mental.
Their
Yeah.
conversations are so weird whenever they don't have the
Uh-huh.
mental stuff going through. Their conversations sound really
Mhm.
dumb and stilted.
I saw there's this one account on TikTok that I see a lot that like does conversations like that without the mental stuff removed, and it's so funny. They do like skits that's like if it were in Death Note.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
I appreciate that we went through all those questions, and the average total points is like, okay, let's see, 1,500 divided by... It's 300. It's only 300 is the average total point right now. I guess it's a good thing I did the cost on getting it wrong, otherwise people would be up in like 3,000 or 4,000.
Sorry, Chris. I really hope you get one of the 500s wrong so I can catch up.
See,
really cool.
we knew it would get competitive. I knew it would get competitive.
I love being competitive, so it's totally fine. Like, you know, it's not your fault I'm so awesome at this game.
It's all fun and games until Micah pulls a Sam Reich, and like the person in second is first.
Who the heck is Sam Reich?
Do you actually not know, or are you being
I
funny?
have no idea who that is.
It's from College Humor.
I've literally, I think I've seen.
He does the Game Changer stuff.
Oh, that.
He's the host. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the? No. What channel is that?
That's the one that has the redhead guy that also does D&D, doesn't it?
Yes, Brennan Lee
Yeah,
Mulligan.
Brennan.
Yeah. him.
Oh yeah. I like that show.
I saw one where he lost because the rule was that he couldn't win.
The episode Brennan can't win.
Yep.
Yeah. I love that one. But there was a new one that's like that one where it's like the person who comes in second gets first. And so he's like, I hate this. I will do nothing but try my best. And even
Wasn't
though
that
he
another
tried
one
his
that had
best,
Brennan in
he
it?
got second and he became first. And he gives this monologue at the end. It's so funny.
Where are you watching these? Because
There's some episodes on YouTube, but most of them are exclusive to the streaming service Dropout, which is where they post all of their stuff.
I just
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
sucks,
gonna pay for
but
Dropout.
I get it.
I'm sad because the one Game Changer that Nathan Yaffe was on, he's from Drawfee, is not one of the free ones. That's like the one that I'm like really interested in watching.
My mom just texted me to be quiet.
Aw.
Whoops.
Means you're having fun.
I'm so happy I'm without a child this week. I'm gonna wake him up.
Hey, Chris.
Yep.
Sometimes I get feedback from you, like when I'm speaking. I can hear myself.
Uh
Take the feedback and use it to get better.
huh.
I don't know how to fix
Get
that.
good.
Are
Sorry.
you
Okay.
using speakers?
It's
or-
all right.
No, I'm not using 2 speakers. I'm just
It
on
is
my
weird,
computer.
'cause mine's been pretty clear from...
Like, are you using headphones at all?
No.
Well, that's the problem.
I don't
you
have
want
any
me
issues with
I
your
can.
audio.
Yeah, I haven't had any feedback either.
to? Okay.
I've been
Yeah,
hearing- I've
I'll
been
put
hearing
on
people and
I'll
his-
put on headphones and we'll see if that makes a difference.
Weird.
Okay. You can also just turn your volume down sometimes. That helps.
Yeah.
Okay, I now have headphones on. Is this
Okay.
better? The same?
Actually, a
Worse?
lot louder, which is really nice.
It's a very
Yeah.
different audio
It's
quality.
different, but
It's
it's,
different.
fine.
It's clear, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Yeah, Micah, you don't sound as good. Maury, will you talk?
Hello, I'm speaking, and these are words.
You sound fine.
I'm
Gambit, will you
claiming
talk?
my dailies with Genshin.
Hello.
Gambit sounds fine. John, will you talk? Or Sam?
Heyo, what's up?
Yeah, you sound about the same, so it's fine, I guess. I don't
my
know.
name is Lindsay Lohan.
So I guess just Micah, just
Speak
Yeah.
loudly.
I guess. All right.
Speak,
But that's
speak
better for
loudly and
you.
Carry a small stick.
Jocelyn and Sam, that's better for you guys.
Yes.
Much.
Okay.
I'll be right back. One sec.
But if it's worse for you, you can just turn your volume down on your speaker.
I think
That
it
might
was
work
literally
too.
this.
Yeah, some
No,
laptops
it was this.
don't like
This
a
was
bad
the
job.
first question that I added pictures to. And then I added pictures to everything else too. But it was because I wanted to show that they are the same height.
They have wildly different body proportions.
They do, but that's also because hers is...
Here,
weird.
I will share with you some Kiana quotes. Are you ready?
Go for it.
Let me pull some up. I want you to understand how absolutely ridiculous this person is. Okay.
Okay.
So when you first lock her in, she says, "You may now appreciate me," but like in this really posh British accent.
Ugh. He looks like someone I would not get along with.
Line them up. I will bend their knees. Ugh, this place could use some reshaping. Some people are just born better.
He sounds like the worst kind of person to be around. Definitely a
Empress
narcissist.
Kiana, I do like the sound of that. If they want to worship me, humph, I wouldn't stop them.
Yep, that's a narcissist.
I hate it when they dare look me in the eye.
Dang.
I will grant this place the privilege of being conquered by me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gambit would stab her.
Yeah, I think so too.
Considering how close we've gotten to stabbing other narcissistic or self-centered people in the campaign so far, wouldn't surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Gambit, did you like the lore drop?
Yeah, I haven't had the chance to read it.
Well, I guess not then.
For the parts that I did read seemed fine. I looked at it, the notification right before I left from church.
Well, take your time. It's a big backstory description, effectively, because I realized we never really nailed down
Yeah.
your backstory in written detail.
Yeah,
Wait,
I hope
are you
that
writing
my
Gambit's backstory?
Basically, I was writing it all down and specifying some things.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
well, like so, it's a very collaborative. So he asked me like a whole bunch of questions, and then I gave him the answers, which I hope were sufficient.
Yes.
And
Oh.
then I also gave him some world building. Did you like the world building? I came up with that myself.
Which world building? I forgot which world building you're mentioning.
There was the little fun facts at the end of the document.
Ah, yes, that.
The
Yep.
little touches.
I did like those. Those are good touches. Like Gambit's original name being named after
A star.
A star. Yep.
And then spoilers.
And spoilers. Alia
But that is coming up.
is a part of Ursa Major.
Oh, Alioth is also a Marvel Cinematic character.
Yeah, apparently
Yeah,
it's
hello?
the big void thing that ate things at the end of Loki.
Oh, that's so cool. I
Apparently its
didn't
name is Alia.
realize that.
Said that in the show, yeah.
Yeah, apparently its name is Alia. Here.
Hey, just in case you're back, Jack, you just should know that you're muted and you've probably been muted too long. So probably have to do your whole restart thing. And if you're not back, then I'm just talking for myself right now.
I know he did say a thing that he had to go do something that would take a little over 10 minutes. Hopefully not too much longer. But I'm gonna... I know he said start without him. I'm not gonna start without him. I don't know if y'all figured that out.
I had to be at work today at 5:45 a.m. and I will have to be at work tomorrow at 6:30 a.m.
That's sad.
But tomorrow will be better because I'm just shadowing a person doing their job. But today I had to move a whole bunch of stuff, and then they had the audacity to ask me to clean.
Wow. I can't
So
believe
it would
I
have
had
been
to clean something.
I know. Well, it's like physical work all day. From 5:45 a.m. to 3:30 p.m.
Well, I guess we know the
I
answer
would
to
have-
that trend for you. The trend
Yeah,
of,
I had-
if a woman thinks she could go work on a oil rig, you couldn't.
No, I would not. Some other women might be able to, but I would not.
Yeah. I don't think Mori would last either. Like,
Try a factory. Plenty physical enough.
my biggest thing about an oil rig is I don't know how I would do with staring off into an endless night of ocean and hearing creepy sounds that you basically can't hear anywhere else.
Yeah. The
That-
funny thing about
yeah.
being at work and working with a whole bunch of like 70-year-old plus women is they're like, you're like, oh, my bones. And then they're like, good thing you're young. And my bones have literally been wrong ever since I was 12.
Yeah.
Oof.
I've never had.
Being young
They were
doesn't make
messed
you
up.
immune to bad bones.
Right. I have been messed up from the beginning.
Maury,
So am I as bad as a 70-year-old woman? No, probably not. But I am not. I do not have the bones of a 24-year-old woman, to be sure.
Yeah. That's fun.
I think I'm pretty much healthy. Relatively speaking.
I have a
I had-
heart condition.
I had plantar fasciitis for 12 years and didn't know about it.
What's
I
that?
don't know what that is.
It's like tendonitis in your foot.
Oh.
I don't know
Chris,
what
how was
this
the eclipse?
song is, but I don't like. Yeah, eclipse people. How did the eclipse?
Oh yeah,
Please
this
say-
was good.
Did anybody go to Totality?
Yeah.
Both
Nice.
Sam and I were in Totality at different places. Sam, you said you got to see it, right?
Yeah. It was awesome.
I'm jealous. We got 83%, which is not that bad.
Yeah,
But
it was like.
we went to
85.
Totality in 2017, and it's not quite the same.
Yeah, no, totality is literally night and day difference.
My little school office desk is in front of a window, and so the moment the light shifted outside, I immediately knew when the eclipse started. The slightest shift in light, and I was like, wait a second. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was really cool, like, even going up to it, like, you could tell, like, a lot of the heat you feel, you don't notice that a lot of the heat you feel during the day is actually just UV from the sun.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of people were
gone,
commenting.
and you realize you're cold, and it's not because it's the ambient temperature, it's just
the sun.
the sun beating down on you.
Right. That's why NASA, like, there was a place where you could go and, like, report, like, your location and the time and the temperature, because they're doing, like, a study on how it affects the temperature.
Apparently there are some nerds who don't like fun that would be, like, standing near people with a thermometer, so that when they said, oh, it feels so much colder, it's like, actually, the temperature's the same! Guys, let them have their fun. Let them feel like it's colder.
Yeah, I know. It's very strange. And I had to hold my kid because I
have
in the dark for 3 minutes.
Hmm.
And he did not appreciate it.
I have a friend who was in like 50% coverage during the solar eclipse, and she said that it felt like she was standing in the shade when it was like she wasn't standing under anything.
Yeah.
She was standing in the shade.
Yeah, even just 50%, it gets dim real fast.
It looks like you're outside without sunglasses. Or with it looks like you're wearing it.
I get what you mean.
Yeah, it feels like you're wearing sunglasses, but you're not actually wearing sunglasses.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was so funny when we went to the one in 2017. It happened and it was really short, and then it stopped happening, and like immediately after, we look at our picnic, our blanket that we have out, and there's like a humongous spider carrying a huge cricket.
Just chilling.
And they were not chilling.
Please
the cricket was straight up not having a good time.
Please tell me you left it alone.
I think we got it off the blanket.
Okay, that's fair.
The spider took the opportunity to echolocate the cricket when he thought it was nighttime.
Right. But it was like they're all like, oh, it's nighttime.
Apparently cows started going home. All that jazz.
My cat was just watching me as I was sitting outside.
My cat didn't react. I think she slept.
She did not care about anything else other than the fact that I was not right beside her.
I'm pretty sure mine slept through the entire thing.
You know, it really made sense why, ancient cultures took eclipses to be an omen. Because you can't tell it's happening until totality without glasses.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell like a minute before,
We could look when there was pretty moderate cloud cover, where you could just kind of sort of see it. That was the only time it was like semi okay to look toward it without, a welder's goggles.
Welder's goggles are not approved to look at that.
Well, we didn't do that either, so.
I accidentally looked at it for a second. I was like trying to do the pinhole method to see the like shadow bands and stuff like that. And I was trying to line up the paper towel roll because I thought that would work. It did not work. And then I accidentally took the eclipse glasses off while I was still holding up the paper towel roll.
Oh no.
Yeah,
it was only like a split second, so nothing happened.
Apparently the Google searches for why do my eyes hurt sprung up by like 500% for the next 2 hours. 2 hours after, people were like, what?
Go ahead.
I definitely got a headache even using the eclipse glasses.
Indiana and Ohio declared a state of emergency for the eclipse.
Yeah, which is actually extremely valid because
I mean, so 2/3 of the country was within driving distance of this eclipse.
Right.
Like, duh. You've got millions of people rushing to these states
in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Over 48 hours.
Right. And so
you're going to have increased first responder incidents and ER visits and everything.
Yeah.
Crimes.
Yeah.
What have you.
Yeah. Resources. Yep.
It's pretty chill here.
Did I tell you guys it took like 4 hours or 3 hours to get out of the state? I think I did.
Don't think it did. That's just how it be, living in America.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it
takes
was
less time to drive across Europe.
It was 7 miles, and it took 4 hours.
Oh, that you did tell us about that.
70 miles. For the first 2.5 hours, I averaged 14 miles an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, you and everyone else.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like I probably would have just sat down on a blanket for another couple of hours before leaving, honestly.
You know what? And honestly, I was like, do we just want to like pull over and wait a bit? But we still ended up getting home at 1:30, so...
Yeah, probably it's for the...
I really didn't want to get home any later than that. Because by the end, I was starting to nod off.
There. Jack. Gotta come back, Jack, for more trivia. You have to close the distance between you and Chris.
I don't know if anybody had a chance to watch the video that I shared, but I was able to put it up on my YouTube, and you can watch my girls being adorable and dancing. And
oh yeah, that's another thing. I now know what 2 of you look like.
His profile picture is his whole family.
Yep.
On what? On Discord?
On Discord. Yeah. It's fine. It's harder to see because like it's not as obvious.
I can barely even see your face, to be honest.
Yeah, I have it cropped so that you could see everybody at least a little bit.
Yeah, if they turn the lights off on the building, that'd be it.
If there was maybe a better way to do that. I was having a hard time trying to figure it out, and I was like, that's sufficient. Because if I close it too much and like try to get more of my face, then you lose Trinity. That's the ladybug.
See, it's basically it actually is.
Like there's plenty of extra space around Zoe. That's the shark. But yeah.
Or a sunrise.
In the daytime, I'm Marinette. I'm sorry, you said one of my trigger words, which is ladybug.
What? I am so confused. What?
Miraculous Ladybug.
Mm-hmm.
The show.
And this will be like this for like about 2
main characters, Ladybug, also known as Marinette.
Marinette.
Yeah. Is that
you can't
bad
see
for
it because
you?
all the clouds.
No, it's not.
No, you just
You just triggered a reference word.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like saying roadwork ahead.
Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Over there, it's real dark. Where there's no light, where these lights aren't.
I must be too old.
It's a really stupid kid
Isn't it
show
awesome?
that I have watched too much of.
Yeah, Pretty Green. Yeah.
It's got a good premise, but boy,
Yeah.
is it not executed well.
I tried to watch it with Cheyenne because it seemed like it was about her age group. I would say it's actually a little bit older. Like
Yeah.
it almost seems more tween than
It is tween. Yeah, that's exactly who it is.
Yeah.
Should be.
Yeah, it's like a sunrise or whatever out there, or a sunset or something,
Voting
like Shane
in
was
my
saying.
house got so bad that my mom banned singing at the dinner table. Because we would say something and we would just break out into a Disney song.
No.
My phone's picking up the light
Okay,
from the
so
thing.
I
go over here
have
with
so
Stark.
many trigger words.
Come on, sweetie.
That happened
come on.
to the Lion King, the Broadway. And one of them is he sick? Which comes up more than you think. And the response to that they get, the unaware person is,
Yeah, it's awesome.
no, fool, we're gonna kill him. No king, la 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 la.
I forgot about
Well, yeah,
that
because
one.
that's the thing is
Idiots.
they don't get
There will
they don't
be
get
a
the fullness.
king.
They don't get the dark like this.
I will be king.
Yeah, that's why we came up here.
Stick
Stick
with
with
me.
me.
And you'll never go
hungry again.
again. All right.
Long live the king. Long live the king.
Yeah, you look awesome.
It's so great to see like politics as a major component of a Disney film.
Back in the day when Disney films were amazing.
Pretty awesome stuff.
Yeah.
You can't.
Have you? I think what is most interesting to me about like
definitely different from the
Disney before it really started to fall apart was like how every once in a while they would just throw like a wild curveball, like the Black Cauldron or Hunchback of Notre Dame. There's just like there's some movies that Disney had that was like, for the right audience, like that thing is phenomenal. Like I wouldn't say like those are kids. I'd say those are like tween at the earliest, at very best, but probably closer to like teen, young adult.
And those movies take themselves so seriously too. Like they don't crack that many jokes.
That's another good point. Yeah, I just there's some real bangers, man. Like it's like, whoa, those are wild. That's like some crazy deep stuff that they get into. Like yeah, I don't know. I go down a whole rabbit hole with that. Jack, we need you back, bro.
Yeah.
Jack.
Run home, Jack. Run home, Jack. There you go. There's a quote for you.
They said Elias.
Elias? Should we call him Elias now?
Elias? Well, now I'm questioning whether, because I like Googled the pronunciation when I first. So now I'm gaslighting myself, and I'm dyslexic, and so that's pretty easy to do when it comes to pronouncing things. Yeah. I guess it just depends on where you put the.
I recently found out there's a game item in Honkai Star Rail that I've been saying wrong this entire time.
What was it?
So, like in Genshin, when you like do fights for materials, they're called domains. In Honkai Star Rail, they're called calyx, which is CALYX. But I've been saying it how it looks like it's I've been reading it out how it looks. I've been calling it a calx this whole time.
Wait, what? Spell it again?
CALYX.
And how's it said?
Calyx.
And how did you say it?
Calx.
Okay.
8-bit version of Rasputin?
Yeah, it is. I noticed that too.
I had to double check. I was like, wait, what?
No, I hate when you like read a book and the movie comes out and everything is pronounced differently.
For real.
Like characters' names, everything.
Aang. Or no, it's Ong.
Ong.
Ong needs our help. Soka.
Well, the movie was just wrong because it wasn't even based off of a book. They based it off of the show, and they still got it wrong.
Just never trust adaptions, basically.
Adaptation.
There's the off chance that one of the last Airbender questions ahead is when I said that's one of my favorite episodes. So, because I said that in this group. So if everybody remembers and and if he used it as a question, that'll be fun. I will not answer it. I will let everybody else try.
Who knows? But also I'm giving Jack 5 minutes.
Apparently it's Aliyah, and I'm just wrong.
Aliyah or Eliath?
I think it's a lie.
Oh no!
Or Aliath?
Elias.
Eliath?
There's
Well-
why are there 30 different ways to pronounce
So
this?
here's the best part. Gambit can be called Aliath if we want. Because it is his name.
Well, which one's
And-
cooler though?
I don't know, it's up to you. You don't even use that name very often, so...
I don't.
there's a
He's really just
50-50
Gambit
Did you say it was the
to
name
me.
of a star?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's part
So
of Ursa
there's
Major.
50 different ways to pronounce it because it's a name of something that has been named that for thousands.
A while.
long time.
So people just pronounce it however they feel like because it was named so long ago. You don't know what the original intention was.
We all like trying to say Greek names. Take a paper out of a hat.
Like trying to say Greek names?
Yeah, a lot of Greek names are hard, like, have several different pronunciations.
Mm.
Or at least, like, old Greek style names.
I was gonna say, modern people have spoken Greek like in an unbroken chain since its inception.
Fair enough.
So people should know how to, in general, pronounce most things. Maybe a couple
You
key
would
words.
think that, but that's actually not how language works.
Most of the time.
Well, obviously language evolves, but like
Mm-hmm.
most things, like
I don't know. I
language
kind of pulled the
widely
name.
used
I kind of pulled the
Greek.
language out of a hat there.
you'd think somebody would know how to pronounce it because people spoke Greek natively. Like
Yeah.
into the 19th
Well, this is what happens. This is what my linguistics professor told me. She said, young people say things. Old people hate how the young people say things. Those old people die.
You know?
That's fair.
Yeah, that works.
That tracks.
That is why slang becomes just actual words at some point. Depending on the slang, like, technically the slang cool for saying something is good has somehow stood the test of time for like 25 years.
You know what? And you know that comes from the same root as something being heavy, probably, and that went out of style pretty quickly. But I've noticed that in my own life too, like things that I say or things that my wife says, like those phrases are completely disconnected from reality.
Yep.
Half the time.
The
Like
original
how they
definition has no application anymore.
She closed out of an app on her phone and said she X'd out of it. I'm like, that is completely disconnected from the actual use case. Like, you equate
Mhm.
Xing with closing an application. There's no X
Oh,
on an iPhone
what
to
is
close
that
out an
called?
application.
Oh, what is that called? That's called something.
Yeah, when you like use a term that's like based off of
Yeah,
something that used to be
Yes.
like the
Gamers
way
do
that
that.
like
Like,
a Tesla looks like a regular car, but it doesn't have to.
Why we say phone lines, even if we
or
don't use lines anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
I don't know what that's called.
Oh my goodness! I have a minor in
Is it
linguistics. I
akin to
should know
skeuomorphism?
this.
What?
Is it akin to skeuomorphism or no?
When
Oh, something happened, Jack.
Something happened.
Ah!
He's back!
Guess who's back?
You're still muted.
Back
Try
again.
unmuting.
Hello.
Ah, he's
Yeah!
here! Woo!
Oh shoot, I need to be.
Yeah, sorry. Technical difficulties
It's okay.
where like when one thing goes wrong, everything goes wrong. So,
That do be how it doopy 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 doo bop hey.
but I'm back.
Harry, Agent P.
Well, glad to have you back. And since that was a long enough break as it is, I think we'll go ahead and get back into Double Jeopardy round. So a reminder that all points are doubled this round. So if it says 100 for Avatar Last Airbender, it's actually 200. You can say I'll take Avatar for 200, and we'll do the 200
why
question.
didn't you just double them?
Because I didn't.
Because he said he was lazy.
I was lazy. This includes the daily double point thing, because I decided for this we're gonna do it where the point is just doubled. That is also doubled. So say, I don't know, this one again, the Avatar 200 one was the daily double. So it doubled to 400, and then it doubled to 800. I don't remember which of these it actually is.
So it's exponential.
It's cubed.
Yeah.
Quadded.
Yeah.
No, that's cubed. Times 2 twice is cubed.
We're all
No,
correct.
cube is when it's times itself. Twice.
Sorry.
Which is it to the second power.
To the second
Which is
power.
cubed.
To the second. Wait, no. That's
squared.
That's squared. 2 to the
squared.
Second power is cubed. Second power is squared. Third power is cubed. This is just multiplied
2 to the power of 2. There you go.
exponentially.
Yeah, it is exponential, but
Exponential.
But anyway.
it shifted over twice.
Sure. But there is going to be a bonus question. When the bonus question comes up, it's worth the same amount of points as the question it was part of. I guarantee that it's not the same as the daily double. So they're going to be separate. I don't remember I don't remember which one it was, but it was one of them. I don't remember who did the last one, and it might have been Chris, so I'm just going to roll again to see if someone else gets to use a category.
I know Chris did the last question, but I don't know if he answered it.
Well, it's going to be Gambit / Jaislyn this time. Jaislyn, pick a category.
Let's do Remnant Lunar Archon for 200.
And Lunar Archon for 200. When the Oxford couple ran a cult in Feldspar, this was their cover for the cult meetings.
Oh, I wasn't there for that.
This is one of the questions I wasn't there for.
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't even there for that one.
Jack, Chris, Maury.
Oh, man.
What was their cover?
Their cover in Feldspar.
I know, like, one
he shines.
that we had, but I'm trying to remember what their cover was.
They had a specific cover for the cult meetings.
Oh, man.
I'll understand if you don't get it. It was a while ago. Legitimately, I think it was over a year ago.
I don't remember that they had a cover.
Yeah.
I remember everything except that.
Well, the cover was a book club.
Oh, I feel like that seems memorable for some reason. I don't know, but that dude, I recognize the dude.
Yep, that's Oxford. He's dead now.
Oh,
He died during that Grim attack y'all found out about.
Sad.
yeah, that was sad.
I just remember.
Yeah, that's when you had your fridging. You fridged the husbands.
I fridged Oxford.
Like so many husbands got fridged.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of husbands got fridged that little arc there. I should. I was about to say I should fridge some wives, but that sounds wrong to say.
We avoid conflict by doing some sort of therapy couple session.
Y'all did do basically therapy. Y'all did family therapy because they couldn't have kids, and that's how you stopped a cult.
Yep. That was good times.
Jaislyn.
Oh. Okay. Let's do Avatar The Last Airbender for 300.
Avatar The Last Airbender for 300. Katara takes this name when the Gaang is in the Fire Nation.
Ding, 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 ding.
Chris.
Sapphire Fire.
Correct. Fire, Wang Fire, and Sapphire Fire. Good job. That gives you 600.
Let's go.
I guess to review the scores out of that question, Maury is at negative 100, Jack is at negative 100, Sam is at 0, Jaislyn is at 400, and Chris is now at 1900. He's the one to beat right now. Chris, what's the next category?
Let's hook Maury up. Genshin Impact for 400.
Genshin Impact for 400. This is known as the power of water. This one is half a joke, because I know you've sent me memes about it.
I have not sent you memes about it.
Really? Maybe I sent you a meme about it. Or maybe I just thought it was funny. Maybe I saw memes about it, because the answer picture is definitely a meme.
Is it just literally
Ding.
the water in a different language?
No. Lori?
Justice?
No. Power of water is not justice. What is the power of water?
It has to do with Novelet, doesn't it?
No. This is, I think it's in Mondstadt is where this fight happens, where the character says it.
Oh. Wait a second.
Ten. 9. 8. 6. 4. 3. 2. 1. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Ah. That's not in Mondstadt, that's in Liyue.
Is it in Liyue? I thought the voice of water fight was in you would know, not me, so.
No, it's in Liyue.
Yeah, but I was like, with the number of
By
times...
Tinksa Village.
I think you specifically, like, told me how annoying the voice lines were from the fight.
Yes.
You know what's wild? I feel like any of us could have theoretically guessed that.
Yep. It's not as uncommon as you might think.
All right, well, I promise I'm trying to help Mori, so Genshin Impact for 500?
Genshin for 500. This is the god of salt in Teyvat. 500's a hard one. There is a god of salt.
Oh, I know, but I don't.
If you don't know the name, you don't have to guess it. It's okay. But
I
this is
know
the
it.
it's the 500.
I know what quest it's from. It's from the Shangli quest. Oh!
See, you said you were so confident. I wasn't sure.
I promise I'm trying to help you.
I can't Google it.
You better not.
You better not. That's cheating. It's okay.
Or I will.
Ah.
You think if I stay silent long enough, I'll start waning again?
It's possible.
Maybe.
5, 4, 3,
I don't
2,
know.
1. Oh, forget. She died and turned everything around her to salt.
I
Except
have this cutscene in my mind from that quest.
When I saw that there was a god of salt, I was like, that's the question. That's the question. Alright, Chris.
Okay.
Clearly this
Okay,
isn't working out in Mori's...
Yeah, Mori
One
made me
more
feel
time.
extra pressure.
Third time's the
Are you-
charm.
Are you sure? I was gonna
Please.
leave it so you felt like less pressure. Okay, Genshin Impact for 3.
Alright. This
Trying to help my
5-star
friend.
character was the subject of the first character event banner.
Ding.
Yes.
Venti.
Correct. You
Okay.
get 600 points.
Finally.
That is correct. It was Venti. Keeping you on
And that was
negative 3.
Klee.
Yeah, I think it was Venti and Klee, and then it was after that.
Wait, how did
One.
she go from negative 100 to
He
negative
went
300?
because first she went from negative 100 to 300 last round, or from
900.
I don't know.
'Cause
Somehow
of
she
the-
ended up at negative 900. Oh,
I
that's
got
right.
the negative. I got the 400 one
Yeah,
wrong.
I got the 400 wrong,
Mm.
and it put her back a lot.
I
Well,
went to
Maury,
900.
where would you like? What category?
Gets it about 200.
All right, we're gonna knock out this first. The title of the city of Mondstadt.
Ding.
Yes.
The city of wind / freedom.
Good thing you said slash, because it's the City of Freedom. I think technically both are correct, but I chose City of Freedom. Good job, you're in positive again.
Hooray!
Let's go!
I also want to try to help Jack if I get the thing back later. and then
Alright. Maury.
and then John. Sam.
Genshin Impact 100.
Alright, we're knocking this out. This is the first free character in Genshin Impact besides the
Ding.
Traveler.
Ding.
Maury. Sorry, Joyce,
Amber.
I
Wait.
said it too early.
You said it before he
Oh,
finished
what?
the sentence. You were first, but he wasn't finished talking.
It is Amber.
That's true.
And that is the end of the.
I would have gotten it
Genshin
wrong
Impact
anyway, so I'd
Who
say
would you
myself.
have said?
I would have said Kaya,
Nope.
which
Well,
he
then it's a
is
good
like,
thing you were early.
he's next.
He's second or third, depending on which quest you do.
That's
But
true.
it's Amber first. All right, Maury. Where non-Genshin related would you like to go?
D&D culture 100.
D&D culture 100. Remember, have to finish saying it. The correct
Oh,
answer
wait,
to every
wait,
D&D situation.
We've not been doing double points.
We have been.
Yeah, we have.
The correct answer
We
to
have.
every
Yeah,
D&D
I-
situation.
But I got negative 400 for the question that I got wrong.
No, you got 8.
No,
It was
you got
negative 8.
800. You went from negative 100
Oh.
to negative 9. The
Oh.
correct answer to every D&D situation is
Ding.
Maury.
Fireball.
I
Fireball.
said ding. Alright.
Did you?
I
I'm
said
sorry.
ding after you finished reading it the first time, and
Well,
then
in
you
that
read
case-
it again.
What's the answer?
I was gonna say fireball.
Wow, good
Obviously,
job.
come on.
Wow, I can't believe Sam did that. Nice job. What's the next category, Sam?
Board games for 100.
Board games for 100? I will listen closely. In the Settlers of Catan, this number is not assigned to a production hex.
Ding.
Ding.
Sam.
The desert.
Ding.
Ding. I said it.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
yes.
wait. Oh, this number. Oh,
Yeah, it occurs to me that I pressed the thing early.
that
darn.
makes sense.
To be fair, so you have
I
to
was
adjudicate it how you
confused with
want,
the
but
wording of that. Yeah.
so he was wrong,
He was
and
wrong.
but earlier, so he dinged, and then Jack dinged, but then when he was wrong, I dinged because I realized he was wrong, and then Jack dinged again. So however you want to do that is up to you.
Jack, it's yours.
Well, it's too late now.
It is a little bit late, so I'm just gonna let you choose the next question.
But aw, oh well.
Yeah,
I
I
think
had
you
already shown it. You knew.
I think you should give him 200 then.
Sure,
Pity points.
Yeah.
that sounds
Give
reasonable.
him 200. Let's do it.
Welcome back to the positives, Jack.
I almost got it too. I knew
What?
the answer.
Pick the category, Jack.
Let's do Atlanta, LA for 200.
Atlanta.
Because
I love that.
Atlanta to Los Angeles for 200.
Yes.
I need to stop laughing before I read it. Oh, that was great. These are 3 of the 5 things that humans learned the 5 forms of bending from. Basically, name 3 of the 5
Ding.
things that humans learned bending from.
ding, ding.
Chris.
Badger moles. The moon. Dragons.
Okay.
Air
Bo,
bison.
Can you name the last one? Just for funsies?
I can.
What is it, Tyson?
Lion turtle.
Correct! You all got all 5. Good job.
Good job, Gambit.
That puts Chris up to 23, and I'm gonna give Jocelyn 100 points for funsies. Good job for helping finish that one out. Listen, I gotta help everyone else as much as I can, because so far it's a little one-sided. Chris!
You know what? Let's just write the whole river dam. Anime for 400.
Anime for 400. I like this question.
That's why now every category's been picked.
In Season 3 of Netflix Castlevania, Alucard gives this reason for why Dracula didn't like magical weapons.
Mm,
And other people can come up with reasons. You can guess at what his reason was, but Dracula didn't like magical weapons, and Alucard gave this reason for why.
ding.
Jack.
Well, I've already buzzed, and I think it's wrong.
You can pass. You can say never mind. I'll allow it.
Well, I'm gonna lose points if I don't answer.
No, he's saying
I
that
was-
he won't.
I was
He's
saying
saying he
I'll
won't.
allow it if you want to rescind. I won't take the points from you.
He's saying you can unding.
Well, it's too
I'll
late.
allow you to unding, but if you have an
I'm-
answer you want to give,
I'm just gonna go ahead and go for it. had something to do with his wife.
Incorrect.
-7. Okay, good.
Would anyone else like to give a shot for why Dracula didn't like magical weapons? The answer is that he preferred physical things to be themselves. Which is incredibly idealistic, and that's why I included it.
What a yeah.
Honestly, Netflix Castlevania, Dracula's kind of a Chad. He's awesome. Except for the part where he slaughtered half of humanity, it was pretty great.
I was thinking negative things. I was not thinking positive things.
He just genuinely believed he liked physical things to just be themselves. All right.
Okay.
I don't know. Is that Chris again now?
D&D culture for 300.
D&D culture for 300. The way that good adventurers go.
Being
Jack.
lawful?
No. Which direction do good adventurers go?
Dang. Towards
Chris,
the danger.
I'm sorry. Word. Sam.
Towards the danger.
Incorrect.
Aw.
Anyone else want to give it a try?
Being
Jack.
pacifism.
No. It's a little
I think
more
he's trying to
literal.
see if he can win by negative points.
It's a little more literal than that.
Ding.
Yeah.
Defeat the big bad.
No. I'm not going to take those points from you. I feel bad.
All of them.
Left.
What?
Good adventures go left.
There's a thing in Final Fantasy where like right is treasure and left is the exit. But I was very, very certain that this is what that was. But I'm like, I don't want to lose any more points. I've lost enough already this game.
No, I've just heard a whole bunch of
You've
different...
lost enough.
Really?
You're in the lead.
That's
By like multiple thousand.
Good, yes.
only
it's
1800.
left.
Reference.
It's just a thing I've heard in like 4 or 5 different actual play campaigns. You can buy shirts of it at places.
I almost said go left, but I didn't.
thing.
I didn't want to risk it.
Good adventures go left.
Okay.
I've never heard that though.
That's
No,
fair.
but-
It might just be me. Maybe I imagined it. I don't think I did because I found that shirt online.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Left was my answer. I just wasn't willing to risk it. So
fair
I
enough.
agree with
Same.
you, but just not with confidence.
Yeah, I don't know who's next. Christian?
Yeah, Remnant Lunar Archon 500.
500.
If we don't get this,
This is a hard
we're
one.
bad.
These were the first magical objects the party obtained in like session 2. I'm pretty sure you still have one of them. There is a hint for this one if no one can get it.
Hint.
I
They are
mean, it was
both-
like the.
Hmm?
Oh, I'm. Go ahead. Go
There
ahead.
were
Give the
2
hint.
of them, and they were both spell scrolls. What spells were they?
I mean, if they haven't used it yet, they probably forgot about it.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
I mean, Moretta took
I
one,
have-
but
I have
Yeah,
one in my
Moretta
inventory.
took one.
I don't remember the one that Moretta took. I have the one in my inventory though.
What's the one in your inventory? That might be the answer.
Well, it says these, and I'm assuming he
you
wants
can
both.
say
so.
you can say one. I should have specified name one because you don't have to get both. Just one. It was hard enough as it was.
Okay. Okay. I looked at it last week and I'm like, I don't even know if we're ever gonna use this.
Now you have to come up with an excuse to
Or
use
2 weeks. 2
Yeah,
weeks.
no,
Yeah.
no, no,
Yeah. Yeah. I can't remember. I can't remember which spell it was. I can't remember. So
Well, the
I'm
answer
gonna go.
was a spell scroll of detect poison and disease and a spell scroll of sleep.
That's yeah.
New.
I'm pretty sure you still have the poison and disease one. Sleep
Yeah.
with
That's
Moretta.
the one.
I even
Yeah,
put the
yes.
little the excerpt from the from my notes
Aw.
down here just to prove it.
That's adorable.
John, at least we're both in the same boat with these two questions in the Remnant Lunar Archon.
I mean, so was everyone else apparently. No one was going to get those, and now all of them
Too long
should
ago.
be post.
Well, we weren't there.
The rest of them
Too
should
long
be
ago.
post John.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chris,
Okay.
where are we going next? Double
Board
Jeopardy
Games
session
200.
started. Board Game 200. All right.
Yeah. I'm having
In-
fun making designs.
Daily Double. In Dominion, this type of card can be completely omitted from a normal game. Jack.
Purse.
That is correct.
Good job.
I knew
Finally.
that too. He dinged in faster.
Good job.
Jack,
So
you-
4 turns
congrats,
to
you're
8.
only at negative 1100 now.
Cause to celebrate.
Fantastic. But yeah, it's the curse cards. It's technically its own category and can be completely omitted.
Is there
Well
are,
done,
are
buddy.
there expansions that have more cards that allow it to be used?
Yeah, there's one example is the Nocturne expansion, has a lot of curse stuff.
Okay.
I like Nocturne. It is potentially my favorite. But Jack, what's the next category?
Let's do anime 500.
Anime for 500. At this plot point in the Full Metal Alchemist storyline, the 2003 and 2008 versions truly diverge.
Ding.
Excellent.
It's the homunculus that the mother. It's the homunculus, the baby homunculus. Like.
That is one of the major differences, but it's not the point in the shows, like the
What?
plot point where they diverge.
Oh dang it!
There's a specific
Then I-
point at which they separate and
But
go
I'm
different ways.
Sorry.
On the plus side, it just makes it easy for him to put a minus in front of that. No.
Dang.
Yeah, it's true.
Ooh.
I shouldn't have.
Don't
I
be
was
rough
very
about it.
confident with that, but
Yeah,
I have-
But if she was right though, you could have just put a 1. So it was a very
it
it
was
like
well.
It
the
was
rare
a very
time where it was very
It
easy.
was the baby, right? It was the
that
the
is
teacher
one
with
of
the
the
baby.
things, but that's not the plot
That's
point at
not
which
where
it
it
diverges. That's not
diverges?
where it diverges. That's one of the major differences, but it's not where it diverges.
I
What
have a guess.
became that additional homunculi was not the first point at which it diverged.
Try your luck, Jack.
If you don't know, that's okay. It's a 500 question. It's a specific one.
I really
What-
think I.
What more do you have to lose?
Dang.
Sure, I'll go for it.
Yeah.
It's
Peer pressure, peer pressure.
it's after they get in contact with the guy that was like worshiping the sun.
No. That was basically episode 2. Or actually, it might be episode 1 straight up. But no, that was not the point at which they diverged.
Well, wait a second. They do start at different times in the story.
They do, but the story is functionally
Is
the
that-
same. They
Wait.
follow all the same plot points until
Okay.
this part. And then they're going different directions, doing different stuff. The answer is during the
Is it the
events of
father?
Laboratory 5.
Oh,
It's about the time that
Yeah.
they meet Greed for the first time. It's when they
Oh,
meet
yeah.
the other suits of armor that are possessed. It's that point. Is
But wait.
where they start going to different places.
Okay.
Yeah,
hang on. Let me make an argument.
go for it.
Yeah, me
Even
too.
though the that's when it really starts to diverge.
Mm-hmm.
The in the flashback, so chronologically in the story, they start to diverge from the teacher trying to resurrect her baby,
That doesn't happen until later. In
creating the
flashbacks.
homunculus,
I
right?
don't think that happens until later in flashbacks.
But that's the right. So even though it happens later in the flashbacks, chronologically in the history of Full Metal Alchemist, that's where it diverges
And what's your
in the
defense, Jack?
timeline of the story.
What's your defense, Jack?
My defense is that in one of them, with the I don't remember the name of the specific person, But anyway, when they reach this place and he turns out to be
A fraud.
kind of like abusing his power, that's when it diverges from, oh, we need to find a way to reverse what we did, to like one of like them going in the direction of like we need to but yeah, I thought that was the place to where it's like, okay, after that city, then they veered more towards the not academy, whatever it's called, or they veered more towards like doing things on their own.
At both, it cuts back to them getting into the state alchemists at that point, which isn't really where they diverge because both of them have that. But you know what? I'm willing to undo the negative points for both of you. How about that?
Sure.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You persuaded me enough to remove at least a little bit of the pain.
Mhm.
Anyway, Jack.
Let's do RLA.
Okay, run an Lunar Archon for... What's that? Is it 400?
Reno to Los Angeles.
Yes. For hour with an OU that was apparently omitted.
Which one did you say?
400.
Okay. The Grim that lives in Asakayori is restrained by this item.
Do you want
Dang it.
or do you want just like what it is?
It doesn't have to be specific. I don't even think y'all technically know the official name
It's
of the
her.
item.
You gotta say ding.
Got a ding.
I'm not
Ding.
confident, and I'm not
Mori.
confident.
Her sword?
Correct. Her sword, the Akuma no Ikari.
Dang it! I should have dinged.
You should have, but you
That's
didn't.
alright.
You weren't
That's
confident.
alright. No, Maury, you have the highest chance of getting. I believe you can overtake Gron.
The
I
Akuma
think
no
it's you.
Ikari, also known as
You are the
Devil's
chosen
Wrath.
one. You must go on without us.
Congrats, y'all now also know the name of her sword, because it previously hasn't been mentioned. It's the Akuma no Ikari. The Devil's Wrath.
I do remember Devil's Wrath.
Well, maybe you did at some point, I don't know. My memory is not perfect. I'm really the one giving the trivia. I don't do trivia. Actually, I love trivia, so. But, Maury, what's the next category?
Oh, jeez.
If you're ever gonna catch up, now's the time. Double points and all.
Do it, do it, do it.
Remnant Lunar Archon 300.
Lunar Archon for 300. The apprentice of Sasha Hellion, Catrian, is this type of faunus. He's the one that made the bow.
Oh.
Oh, you got this, Maury.
I know it, but I don't.
Uh-huh. He's not a lizard faunus like Doug. He's a different type of faunus. He's not a bug faunus like Gambit. He's a different. What type of faunus is he?
I want to feel like this is super obvious, but I'm.
Are you gonna ding?
I don't know.
Ding.
Nope.
10.
Ding.
Yeah.
Tabaxi.
No. Tabaxi's not a type of faunus.
Well, I mean, in this case,
I
If-
did
uh,
think
you-
he was
if
like
you
a
said-
lion or
If
something.
you said cat faunus, that would technically be a faunus. It's not what he is, but then it would be a faunus.
well, I
He's
just
a lion, isn't he?
Are you
No.
buzzing?
Whoa!
No.
No, you do not have a 100 or 17,000 negative experience. It's just 100. 1,700 negative. Would anyone
I
else
think
like
I
to
know,
guess?
but I don't want to get it wrong.
I don't
5?
even know what a faunus is, to be
Oh.
honest.
Okay, so a little remnant lesson here. Faunus are human animal people that there are only legends about where they came from, how they exist, most of which
Just-
include
Just
effectively
name an
savannas.
animal.
Yeah, but like any animal. So like Doug is technically a lizard faunus, so he has lizard-like features.
If I get this wrong, I'll get negative
You
600.
have 5 points to decide. I'm sorry, 5 seconds to decide. 4, 3, 2, 1. He is a monkey faunus.
I would have gotten it right.
Well, you didn't go
now
for
that
it.
I see it, I remember it. Now that I
Yep,
see it.
I specify that he has a monkey tail.
Yep.
Wukong.
Yep.
Ooh,
But his name is not Sun Wukong. That's a character in actual Ruby.
I love Sun Wukong in all of his versions. He's so chaotic.
In most of his versions, I like him.
Okay.
Anyway, Maury.
Remnant Lunar Archon 100.
And then Lunar Archon for 100. This feature separates Grimm from all other living creatures. Oh.
The events
Wow.
of Laboratory
It's not
5.
Laboratory 5, it's the events of Laboratory
Wow.
5. Yep, definitely.
Remnant Lunar Archon lore drop.
Lore drop, Laboratory 5. We're part of the Full Metal Alchemist universe. No.
You learn it here first.
Ding.
Maury.
They're corrupted
Incorrect.
by like things.
Ding. There's,
Sam.
there's spirits.
Incorrect.
Dang it.
Technically
Dang
the
it.
exact opposite of what you said.
Oh.
Anyone wants to use that?
But
All I can think of is Hollow from Bleach. But I
Dang,
know
why
that's
not?
not right.
Chris.
They have no soul.
They have no soul.
I would have gotten it
Oh.
right.
God.
That is what differentiates them from all other living creatures.
Okay.
My answer was technically correct.
What?
I said they're corrupted.
They're not corrupted. They're not taken from anything else. Like a wolf like Grimm has no genetic relation to wolves. They may look like some creatures. They are not connected to those creatures genetically. Chris!
All right.
Sorry to burst the bubble, Maury.
Let's try anime for 300.
Anime for 300.
Oh, and you want to read out the 100 after?
I should. In My Hero Academia, Tenya Ida shares this superhero name with one of his brothers.
Oh.
Oh,
What's his superhero name?
They don't call the bunch
I
of superhero names very
know.
often, do they?
they mention it, and I know exactly what scene that they mention
It's
it
kind
in,
of a
but I
plot
can't
point,
remember.
actually, that he uses
It
this
is
name
a plot point, but it's also, yeah.
during my favorite arc, which is the Stain arc. The Stain's awesome.
Yeah.
And also correct.
I know exactly what episode it is.
Me too. What's his brother's
Um,
name?
His brother's name doesn't matter. It's the superhero name.
Superhero
yeah,
name that
That's what I
his
mean.
brother has.
That's what I mean.
10, 9, 8,
I have. What does it start?
6.
Wait, what? What'd you say, Jack?
I'm trying to. If I know what letter it starts with, I could probably guess it. But
It's like mechanic something, isn't it? Or engine?
You gonna ding?
I'm thinking.
Everyone's so hesitant to ding.
Because it's double points.
That's true.
You
it
did good
is.
picking some
No one
like
wants
some
to
like
lose
decently
to
challenging
harder
questions that
scripts.
like a person who's well informed could like answer them. You did really good picking your questions, I think.
I appreciate that. I tried to do a good job with them.
Like if we were like at like
An anime
8,000 or some
convention,
crazy
this
number.
would be immediate.
Yeah, that's probably true. But I was saying like if let's say we all had like people like we were all like 6,000 or 8,000 or 4,000 or whatever, and we're all like up there, then it means that they were just too easy.
Yeah.
But like the fact that like there is a challenge here, like it's good. It's good.
The name
It's
starts with an
something-
I.
Oh.
Oh,
It's
No, he said
similar-
I, not O.
It's an
I
I.
know.
You're so funny.
Ding.
I think Jack was first.
yeah.
It's similar to engine, but it ends in a eum, and it's spelled with like an I think.
So what is it?
Uh,
Don't tell me
Okay,
about
sir.
it. Tell me what it is.
Ingium something, Inagium, something with that.
It's close enough.
Jocelyn?
Ingenium.
Oh,
Oh,
It was close. Was that what you had, Jocelyn?
I was gonna say ignium or igneous.
Both.
I'm glad I
would
didn't
accept
answer.
It's Ingenium.
I knew
yes,
it was.
I believe it is connected to engine. Oh boy.
So that was
Do I get
300 anime
confident
and
points?
Hmm?
So do I get any confidence points?
No.
Dang it.
Confidence points matter more when you're also correct. So, Jack, what was the
I
next
was
category?
correct.
Hey, that's fair.
Let's
Take some
do.
confidence points. Put them on your confidence.
Let's do D&D culture for 500.
Indie culture for 500. I love this question. This popular sentence can be condensed to the following acronym: IDAHBTRIISICF.
Just saw this TikTok. What is it?
I love this one. If there, I have a hint that I can give if we get there.
Oh, I know what the last 3 letters are.
I have no idea.
Wait, give us more time to think about it, please.
ding.
Chris.
I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast fireball.
Correct!
Yes, that's right.
I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast fireball.
There should be just one section that's called fireball.
Next time. Next time there will be a section that's just fireball. What was that?
All the things that you
Sam?
can do with fireball.
I'm so sad that I picked a bard and I cannot cast fireball.
I mean, hey, if you take it for magical secrets at like 8th or 9th level or whatever, you can.
Yeah.
But then you're using magical secrets for fireball, so up to
but
you.
it kind of goes against the how my
That's
character
true. It's not.
What are you
super
talking about? You're
fixed.
all about AoEs.
No, he just wouldn't use fireball just because of how it's used. So
Okay.
There's a specific reason he would not use fireball specifically.
That's
Anyway, Chris.
me as the player
All
would
right.
use fireball.
Oh, fair.
Let's go board games for 500.
Board games for 500.
Let's knock out the 5s.
According to the official rules, this is how someone wins a full game of Uno.
Oh, ding!
Chris. Not Chris, Sam.
You have to play 5 rounds and keep score.
You're close.
Does that mean I'm wrong?
Technically. I'm giving you one more try if you want to correct it.
To play 7. I assume you mean the number of rounds. 'Cause I
No.
know this. No?
I think you mean points, right? How many points?
Well, oh, yeah. Okay, you play rounds, you keep score. It's 25 points. Isn't it?
Not
Something
25.
along those lines? I don't remember how many points. I read those rules once.
That's pretty good then for reading them once, because I didn't
That's
even
fair.
know that this was a thing. Like
I
honestly,
didn't
like
either until I read the rules.
I'm trying to think. I know.
You are getting
The
us
car-
very close, so I'm going to give you 500 points for that. For getting us close. If anyone else can finish it, they can get the full 1,000.
yeah, I was gonna say like as far as I'm concerned, like that's like way ahead of the game in my opinion.
I only read the rules because my brother got that Uno that has it on both sides. I think Uno reverse or something.
5, 4, 3, 2. You have to score 500 points.
I would have been right.
Well,
I
you
was
didn't
thinking-
use it, so it doesn't.
I didn't even.
I know,
Honestly, I
but
didn't
I was-
read the rules for the actual Uno game, so it may have been different.
No, but it is. For the actual Uno game, when you win a round, like an individual round, a hand of Uno, you get points based on the cards that are in everyone else's hands. And then you have to get 500 points.
Because yeah, I know most games it's like 100 or 500, and I was just like, 500 seems a bit much for Uno, but maybe not.
Yeah, if you're playing off other people's hands, that makes sense.
Yeah, when you pay off other people's hands with wilds and stuff, it gets crazy. But
That would make Uno last like a half hour, more than like almost an hour with that many points.
I know it'd be an actual full game. Sam, what next category?
Let's
Since you got a half right, I'll give it to you.
go D&D Culture 200.
Indie culture for 200. This show is thought to have popularized the actual play format.
Ding.
Jack,
What is Critical Role?
correct.
Good job, buddy.
I'm so scared to answer.
I
That's
thought
sad.
it meant like TV show, and I was thinking of that one 80s movie. Now I'm realizing that that's very
Mazes
stupid.
and Monsters? I did
Yeah.
not do a Mazes and Monsters question, unfortunately, but I thought about it. But nope, the actual play podcast, which is, the kind of thing that we do, or the actual play format, where it's just listening to people play the game, Critical Role was largely referred to as having popularized that. Jack, what is the next category?
What can get me back to 0? Let's see.
D&D culture 400.
None of them. You'd have to do.
Yeah.
400
you'd have
and
to do 400.
500, basically.
Let's do 2 of the major cities for 500.
Took me a second to remember what you were talking about. This is a fun one. This evil spirit is known as the Face Stealer.
Ding.
Chris.
Who is Ku? No, Ko. I almost said Ku.
I was still going to give it to you.
Is it enough?
But
Okay.
it is enough, but yes.
What am I thinking of? Ku? Who am I
I
thinking
don't
of?
know. I thought you were just mispronouncing it. And I
Is
was
it
like, all right.
Ku from
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
Ku is from the other show, Korra, isn't it?
Oh
one of
yeah,
the
you're right. It
spirits?
is. Yep.
I wouldn't
Yep.
know. I never watched Korra past like the
I only
half
watched
of the
like the first season.
I didn't even watch the full first season. I stopped like halfway. I didn't like
Yep.
the steampunk aesthetic.
That's why I was
Same.
switching them
I
off. I was
love
like, wait, no,
steampunk.
that's. I was like, I know that name, but that's wrong, and I was like, I had to correct myself.
I like steampunk
All right, well,
for
thank
some
you for the
things.
grace.
Avatar's
I like
not it.
steampunk, but not when it's like a
Avatar.
complete reverse of what the original was.
Yeah, the first one was very spiritual fantasy, and the
That's
second
true.
one was superpowers in La La Land.
All right,
Anyway, Chris,
board games for 400.
according to the rules of the game Flux, this player goes first.
What is Flux?
It's a card game that I think me and Jocelyn and 2 or 3 others play.
We've played this.
Not Jocelyn.
Not Jocelyn, me and
I have
Maury.
not played. I've not played.
Pretty
What?
sure
Maury and I did, but I thought you were there, Jesselyn. I guess not.
I don't remember playing this.
I do. It's the one where you could change the way that you win.
Remember you kept changing rules and stuff. You won a lot.
You did.
Oh, right. That was so long ago.
It was a while.
That's true.
Well, how do you win? Or who goes first?
I want to say it was like most recent birthday or something.
You got a ding.
Are you
I
dinging?
know. I'm not dinging. I'm scared.
Ten, 9, 8, 7,
Well, who did go first that day?
5. I think each of us got to at least once.
So that's not it.
The dealer.
All right. Anime for 200.
Anime for 200. In JJK, this is the name of the clapping technique that Oyo Toda uses.
Oh,
You, Jocelyn.
no!
You, Jocelyn's
no!
brain stopped working half a second before it needed to.
Ah!
Because I know
Be a
you know
monk?
this, because you love this
I
guy.
do know this. I don't love this guy. I
But
think
you
his
love this
power is
thing.
really cool.
That's fair.
Hence, Gambit. It was one of the inspirations for Gambit's power.
Mhm.
His
But it's got a really funny name.
It does have a really funny name. The only thing that I can think of right now is Blackfist, but that's not it.
that.
Because that's what he uses. That's what Itadori uses to get to the Blacklist. It's something like
Uh-huh.
You got a ding.
It's something stupid.
It is something stupid. It's very stupid.
Super duper stupid.
But it's memorable.
Wait, is
Detroit Smash.
It's not that
It
is
is
stupid,
not
but it's
Detroit
not that.
Smash.
That is a very
That is a good
stupid
guess.
name though.
This is a
It's
good guess. It's something like Detroit Smash.
In level
It's
of
probably
stupid,
not Falcon Slap.
It's not Falcon Punch or Falcon Slap. You were saying, Jack?
is this the big burly guy?
He's the guy who always rips his shirt off and he has a big
Yeah,
scar.
yeah. Oh, I'm remembering the battle
Yeah,
vaguely.
with him and the Earth Spirit.
Yeah.
The Earth Curse. The curse of climate change, basically.
I'm turning on Coconut Mall. 10, 9, 8,
9,
7, 6,
20,
5,
15,
4,
30,
3,
84.
27.
2,
12.
1. Woogie woogie.
Ah, my gosh.
Sufficiently stupid, but also memorable. I thought you were gonna get this one.
Mhm. No. He's one of my least favorite
I don't,
characters.
has anyone
Even though
gotten an anime question yet?
No.
I don't think so.
Dang, I
No.
thought these were gonna be easy.
Well, let's
Nope.
find
No,
out. Anime
y'all
for
did,
100.
Y'all did get Ingenium.
If the question was
The
for
Ingenium, that's right.
Ingenium was
Yeah,
about
you got it.
Bakugo or Deku, I would have gotten it.
But that'd be
Yeah.
too easy for 300. But for anime for 100, in Sword Art Online, this is the
Oh,
reason
no.
Akihiko Kayaba gives for why he locked all the players into SAO.
Because he was insane.
Because he was a psychopath. And that's when I stopped watching an anime, like, immediately after that. It's actually before that. I made it through the premise, and I said, this is not for me.
Yep, it has a great first 2 episodes.
That is a solid question, my dude. And I
Why is this the 100?
Because it was easy
Yeah.
for anyone that's seen the show.
mean, I've seen the show and I love it, but I don't
I
remember
thought
the
this was
exact.
easy. It's been memed.
Yeah, me neither.
I think we're starting to
Well,
realize that Micah nerds out over a lot of stuff. that we-
apparently,
Oh,
apparently
so-
my level of trivia is a little too high. I should dump it down next time.
No,
No.
this just goes to prove that like I'm just not great at remembering.
Well, the
certain-
meme and technically kind of correct.
If
but
I
also
give an answer, can I get points even if it's wrong?
Well,
depends on how close you get. If you can
Dang.
give me, okay, if you can give me, because I know you've seen that part, if you can give me the reason he gives in Sword Art Online Abridged, you can get the points.
I don't know that either.
Yeah, I
but
figured you wouldn't.
Bridge
I was
version.
just gonna say Dink because he wanted to kill people.
Well, it's not it. The answer, the meme and also correct, but also technically not, is I forgot.
Boo.
Yeah,
Boo.
everyone got mad. The technical answer is why you asked. For a long time, even I had forgotten. Why did I do this? When I learned about the development of a full dive, yada yada yada. Basically, he wanted to become God, but the I forgot joke that everyone puts on is funnier.
mm,
Well, unfortunately, no one gets points for that one. Here, down the eye.
All right. Last Airbender for 100. So that way, there's some other
The water tribe that Sokka and Katara are from.
ding.
ding.
Jocelyn.
The Southern Water Tribe.
Correct! See that one?
Why did that completely like jump from my memory?
Well, see, I
It
was
left.
like, wait, is there some super complicated name that it is?
Yeah.
Am
No,
I
it's
wrong?
just the Southern Water
I was like,
Tribe.
there
I
are
was like, no,
names.
it's just the Southern Water Tribe.
The one in the south. Jocelyn, which one you want to do next?
Oh. Let's do Avatar: The Last Airbender for 400. Finish it off.
This tea is Uncle Iroh's favorite kind of tea.
Ding.
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 Maury.
Jasmine tea.
Jasmine tea is correct.
I got one right.
The amount of stress in your voice. Yes, it is
Sucks
Jasmine
to have
tea.
laggy internet.
All right, Maury, there are 2 slots left.
I'm not confident in board games. Let's do
That's
D&D
okay.
culture. 400.
D&D culture for 400. This website is one of the most popular places to buy and sell homebrew TTRPG content.
Ding.
Nice then.
What is D&D Beyond?
Incorrect.
What?
Ding.
Ding.
I heard Sam first.
Roll 20.
Incorrect.
Dang it.
Ding.
Chris.
What is drive-through RPG?
Correct. It's Drive-Thru RPG or the Dungeon Masters Guild. Both
Wait.
are competing for the most popular.
Never heard of those.
Sorry, fam.
I
wish
would have
we
said
could-
D&D Beyond too, but I was like, surely not.
It's not. D&D Beyond isn't a homebrew place. It's
Yeah,
you
it's
can
just
buy
for
a lot
like
of stuff,
official.
but it's
You
just
can
for
make
official.
homebrew content.
You can make
Mm.
homebrew content and share it, but it's not a place where you buy it.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that part of the question.
Yep. Chris, I assume you would like to go to board games.
Yeah, but I'm really feeling like 300 is the way to go.
Fair enough.
Solid choice.
Hey, you didn't give me my 800 monies. There it is. No, that's 6.
Oh, right. 200 more.
Love it.
Makes such a big difference right now.
It does. I'm trying to see. I mean, I'm not gonna hit 6,000, but you know.
He's gonna bet it all.
Also,
too.
give
I
me
don't-
my
Why
negative.
are me and Chris
100.
the only ones not in the
Thing
negative?
is, you
Oh, wait,
could
never
hit
mind.
6,000 because we haven't had the bonus points question yet, and it's in this slide.
Oh yay!
This is the name of the mustachioed man on the front of the Monopoly box.
Is this a trick?
This one is not, I mean, technically not a
Ding.
trick question. Chris,
Mr. Monopoly.
that is correct. And the bonus question.
I thought that was gonna be a trick question.
I was so
It's
scared.
legit-
I was like,
Legitimately
is nobody
amazing.
seriously
I thought
gonna
it was
answer
like
this?
Uncle
I was
Scam or
surprised.
something.
I was
Uncle
like,
Scam.
is there an official name?
His official name is Mr. Monopoly. Bonus points. What was his original name before it was changed to Mr. Monopoly?
That's
Uncle
the one
Sam.
I thought you would pull.
Monopoly? Wait, do I get negative points if I answer?
Nah, yeah, probably.
Oh.
How about no? How about any
How
of
about
them
no?
can answer it for free?
Any of y'all can
Any of them
answer
can-
for free.
Ding.
Monopoly
Yeah.
Man?
It's not Monopoly Man. Jack.
Colonel Sanders.
No, but I like your gumption, so I'm gonna give you some points
It's
anyway.
cringy.
Ding.
Maury.
Mr. Peanut.
No. That's less entertaining than Colonel Sanders, so I'm not giving you any points. Yeah,
Ding.
you already answered. What's your answer?
Colonel Mustard.
No. Damn, Jocelyn, y'all got any guesses?
Ding.
Yeah?
Uncle Sam.
You're slightly closer, but no.
Ding.
What?
Uncle Monopoly.
Nope.
Ding.
Ding.
What's yours, Jack?
Tell us already.
Uncle Six Flags.
Nope. Hey Sam, you want to give it a shot before I reveal?
Mr. Moneybags. I don't know.
Ding.
Rich Uncle Pennybags.
I was on the right track.
You
You
were
were
on the
give him
right
points
track.
for that.
I'll give him
Yeah,
some
I-
points.
that.
All right.
Yeah, I think he. Yeah. Ah, man, that's what's wild is that actually
Also-
is vaguely familiar to me.
Also, I have to be an honest player. I need a negative 100 points, right?
Why?
Because I got the D&D Beyond question wrong. Right?
It's true.
Negative 200.
Big sad. Sorry, fam. See, you could have passed the 6,000.
I could have. Yeah, you're right. I could have.
And this brings us down with the final Jeopardy. With a top... Well, I guess that's not correct, because we were going to do the betting thing, weren't we?
Yeah.
The topic is Remnant Lunar Archon.
Actually, you know what? You know what? So you
Jack
could give everybody a chance. You could just be like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way, but there's not really. Yeah, I don't know.
Who would anyone like to bet any amount of points? For those of you who have negative, cough, cough, Jack, you can bet up to 3,000. Those of you who have less than 3,000, you can bet up to 3,000, including the points you have. I'm kidding. No. Well.
No, that's fine. No, do that. Do that.
Up to 3,000 for what you have, if you want to try it.
Do we have to secretly message you how much we're bidding?
No, you just say it.
Yeah,
Well,
like
it's up to you. It's up to you because the math, like, that's part of the game too.
Oh,
so...
fair. Message me.
I
sure.
can't do math, so I'm not doing anything.
Fine.
You said 3,000 plus whatever we have.
No, up to 3,000. So for Mori with the 1,700, Mori would get an additional 1,200 to bring her up to 3,000.
13, you mean?
That's what I meant. Yeah, 1,300.
Wait, what?
So you, Jack, would get 3,400 technically. Because it would bring you up to 3,000. You can bet up to 3,000. Just how much would you like to bet?
Micah, my points are still wrong. It's supposed to be negative 100.
Well,
I just realized that. Sorry, I cannot do math any longer.
All right, here's the thing.
You
can make it easy, okay? How about all of them can bid 3,000, and I can bid 200, and if any one of them gets it and I don't, then that person wins.
Everyone message me when I show you the thing. You're gonna message me what you think the answer is. Not just say it, but message me the answer.
So wait, we bid after we said?
No, you would bid now, and basically all of y'all are getting to bid 3,000 because in order to win, you have to.
So we all should. We should all bet 3,000 so that one person has the chance.
So I would like to note there is a second place thing, but that'll probably just be Maury for being in second place already if none of y'all get it right. I mean, if someone gets it right and passes by Chris, then they get the first, and Chris gets whatever the other one is.
Also, what is negative Q and 0?
I didn't bother fixing
I don't know that number.
Negative 1. Okay, here.
It's your droid name.
Yeah, negative.
Negative 1QO.
Negative 1 to the 10th power.
Really cool.
Negative 1 to the 10th power. Wait, does that become a positive? I don't remember.
No, it does not.
That's right. If it was odd, then it would, wouldn't it? I'm pretty sure if a negative number is raised to an odd power, it becomes positive.
Is 1 an odd number?
I'm sorry, not odd, negative.
Would become positive.
Yeah, even makes it positive. It's positive.
Sure.
Oh, wait.
Put that whole thing in print.
All right, so I bid 200, so that means that I have to get it right in order to win if anybody else gets it right.
Yep.
And
as for the question,
and then yeah.
Wait. Where are we messaging you at?
You're gonna message me in Discord.
Like
in the general or personally?
Personal
direct?
messages.
Into a direct message.
Okay.
All right. The question. This book that Thicket has contains a hint to the last Keyblade location.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
This is half a question and half a hint for y'all.
Are we dinging or are we sending you?
You send me a message.
Send a message. I did not pay enough attention to know what books Thicket has. All right, well, I'm just gonna put something.
Give me an answer. Maybe one of you get it right. If you can remember what books Thicket had.
Do we message our answer to you?
Yeah, message it to me in private chat.
I don't even remember Thicket getting a book about this.
That's why he's saying he's also giving us a full game hint, like so we may not have realized.
Yeah, y'all haven't. I don't think anyone's realized that you have this. But it's been here.
Now,
it's been staring at y'all since like sheer, I think.
Oh, then that immediately makes my answer wrong. Ha ha ha.
Well,
I don't even
I mean,
what the keyblades are, so
the Keyblades are the 4 magical gemstone blades y'all are trying to get to unlock a door.
Oh.
There are fetch quests.
They are currently your 4-part fetch quest.
No one's actually shared that information with me.
I think someone might have said it in general terms, but I don't think
Yeah,
anyone specified.
No one's told me specifics on this.
No, yeah, you're still kind of in the dark, but I think that you're coming to be part of the group.
Yeah.
All right, so Jack is incorrect with Quattrozoro. Jocelyn is incorrect with the fanfiction book about vampires.
I don't actually have that book.
Well, you're getting that book.
Yeah, you're
getting
making
a copy of
of
it.
but still.
I want that book, but I haven't started trying to get it.
Sam is incorrect with a journal. Chris is incorrect with the history of Akuo. And Mori is incorrect with the ancient creatures of Aether. The correct answer is the Guardians of Hope,
Okay.
which is a book about a bunch of heroes in history and stories. But with that, we conclude with Chris getting first place with, at this point, 5,700. Nice job. We'll have to give a redemption arc for everyone else at some point. Do like a custom-made board game or something. Mori gets second with 1,700. And then we have Sam with 300. Jocelyn with, I think it was -100 or 1 to the 9th power.
Yeah.
-1 to the 9th power in this case. Which is, I think that's literally just 1 positive. No, that's
Wow,
not negative.
it's
-1.
really-
Congrats.
it's really mean of you to hide my point behind math that I can't do because I've been 18 hours without sleep.
Remember, 1 times 1 is 1. So,
What?
yep. And then Jack is -400. So, I have good news and bad news. And by good news and bad news, I mean I basically only have good news. You're welcome. The good news is that there's a participation prize. Everyone will be getting 1 actual inspiration,
Oh, nice.
which is you can use it to gain advantage on any d20 roll. Mori, Thicket is going to have his intelligence score go up by 1, because he's smart. Chris, Goran's intelligence score is going to go up by 2.
I think that changes my modifier
I
to
think it does.
0.
And then Chris gets a special boon. The Boon of Skill Empowerment. This boon has 3 charges. When you make a skill check with a skill you are not proficient in, you can use a charge to roll as if you're proficient. If it's a skill you're already proficient in, you can spend 2 charges to roll as if you have expertise. You regain expended charges when you finish a long rest.
Oh, so that's permanent.
Nice.
You just get it. So now you
Okay,
can
so-
temporarily gain proficiency in things because you have a breadth of knowledge that you have access to.
1 charge proficiency, 2 charge is expertise.
Yep, but I will be adding that
It's-
to your sheet.
3
later
charge
on.
long rest.
3 charges on long rest. So basically, once per day you could expertise, and then once proficiency, or you could just proficiency 3 times. Thank y'all for playing. I hope you had fun. I know it was more high energy in the first half and less so in the second half, but I think it was still a good time. Onda says
Thanks,
you did a
Onda.
good job. Appreciate you, Onda.
Glad you were here.
Yeah, glad you watched. We enjoyed having you. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end the
Very
recording
much.
there for that side, and we'll do any talking and hanging out with Stream for the moment. But thanks for coming and hanging out. We appreciate you YouTubers, assuming this even gets onto YouTube, because copyright crap goes on. But good night. Thank you for
Good night,
watching.
everybody.
Bye.